for you. Come on.
I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music starts having singing, not Christmas carols. People hate me, man, I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my indicator family and I don't think. Remember, I used to put this
I'm mad because it's so good.
Used to walk around in them
I'm already
jeans, Mr.
full
Benny
of
shoes. For money, nigga, I was too thugged out for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me, nigga, they got it in return. Now I ain't mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your
on point, huh?
When the flavor going down,
Come on now. That meant somebody grandma was in the back of the restaurant. That's what it was. All up in it.
This is the beginning of a new era. Jay won't get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I
Shout out to this damn great. Shout out to damn big Ned in the building.
From my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a ninja turtle.
Come on.
I got the next with the real fucking black
Ma.
and I'm trying to
Get it right with my man God. Don't know about that right there. Get it right with my man God. I'm always hyped.
Drinking all that pop.
I'm always hyped.
That pop. Drinking all that pop.
Don't.
You the homie cause you always running fucking home. Every day go boy your house, we'll clap it up around my mouth like a big booty bitch.
I'ma clap it up.
Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gonna be in the casket, people trying to coffin on you. For so many hoes, ain't like it can play golf on you.
Yeah, you know she like that. She dropping the lemon all over the lemon. She put the lemon. Shut up, damn! Put that damn lemon on the stuff. I should have brought some purple lemons.
This is the beginning of a new era. Jay will get in it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You get love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it.
Oh shoot, here we go.
Fuck that shit,
Well, I'm tired of being nice.
white shit in your head, this Mac is not a fucking light. I keep the termites fed, like the pistol stay with some lead.
Like Marie the dog can stay with some bread.
I lived in the trailer, not no projects. It's still got, but you put them on my mindset. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell I'm out snitching, head two fucking moms. Niggas tell me, goddamn, they drop the fucking down. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch. Yeah, I'm ready to strike, but they don't fucking understand and get the bitch to that head that gun clap. This the beginning of a new era.
Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all feel that? Look at Maya. She over there getting off over there. If y'all can see over here, she over here just jamming. She got a phone. She's all in it. She throwing shoulders and stuff.
One thing my Yoshi gonna do is work.
What you gonna do?
Work.
That's what I'm talking about. Put that work on. Ow! I better stop playing. Y'all know that was hype.
I hear one listen. Because you gonna, that's what you're gonna do. You gonna smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Hey, welcome to another great hot episode of Daggone 5Cast. Listen, I know I've been out of the building for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Probably haven't had the show in a minute. But let me tell you what happened, man. I want to tell, shout out damn loud music. That's the first thing I want to shout out. And this ain't got nothing to do with old Super Purple over here right now. This got everything to do with daggone press junkie that jumped off, man. And when I tell you, I had never been in nothing like that before. I heard about it last year. And I think they did in November. And I heard about it. But then this year, had Derek on the show. Now, shout out to damn Derek, came in here. And we got on the damn home about 5 hours on the books. We put a 5 on there. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Well, we put them wings out.
Listen, y'all was on the bone.
Did we put them wings in?
I was watching. I was like,
the wings got put in commission. I mean, we had them in the figure 4. We were breaking legs, moving on state. Oh, he was over there doing some things over there with the damn wings. So shout out to him. So anyway, so I went to the press junkie, right? And I'm telling you, it was like I saw some things that I really liked. I saw a lot of things I liked. One, I like the fact, and this I promise you, this is just me saying what I'm saying. Really just seeing all of this come together. So I was looking at it from the artist standpoint. I was looking at it from like to watch Derek's brain. I walked inside of his mind. You know what I'm saying? And when I say his, I'm saying, you know, the team, everybody over there, Loud Music, they all just it's one beat, one sound. That's what it is. But to be able to walk inside of his mind was amazing to me. And so he talked about it. And then I think the next week I got a chance to go walk in there when I was setting up my spot over there. Now my spot was set up. Listen, y'all better stop playing.
No lie. We was cleaning up.
I'm talking on the mic because I want people to understand what I did.
Listen, let me tell y'all.
What I do?
One of the most, like, he brought the set.
Ooh,
Like, he brought what he got here.
Come on now.
There. It was so live. The line was so long. We did not get a chance.
And then shout out to 5K, but don't worry about it. We had a plan. We had a plan already for you.
I already went in the DMs. I slid in them.
We had a plan already. You know what I'm saying? You know, they were doing concerts over there. We'll talk about it a little later on. They'll give concerts. But anyway, so I didn't know who she was. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I noticed was I saw the purple jumping off. Okay. I said, so I looked, and I told her, I ain't gonna say the name of the person. I told her I thought she was when she came in. I said, for real? Because she was just here not too long ago, right? And I looked, I said, oh no, okay, that ain't her. No, I don't think she put purple in here. I said, okay. Anyway. So I said, but at the point you caught my eye. You know what I'm saying? So that was great marketing. So shout out to the damn marketing and the purple going on. So they caught me, right? Yeah. So I said, well, we'll see what she do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got caught up in doing stuff like that, whatever. I did catch a performance though.
Oh, you did?
Come on, you better stop. You better stop playing.
You called the first one or the second?
The second.
Oh, okay. Both of them was good.
But I called the second one. I was busy.
Light work. It's okay. It's a little light.
You know what I'm saying? But you did your thing. You did your thing. That's all that matters. But then from that point forward, I said, let me, you know, so I jumped on. I'm all on your Instagram. I'm looking at some stuff and everything. I'm like, man, yo, she got that talent and can sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know, one like the verses the other day now. You know what I'm saying? Man. Shout out to the verses. But y'all know Bobby V did my man wrong, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Bobby V is family.
He did. I know music. He did them wrong. He did old boy wrong.
Listen, we got live.
He did Ray J. He did Ray J. wrong.
Let them all. Everybody just had one. Not everybody can be on every night. It's all right. Just one. It was just one.
He just had one wish.
Y'all see, there you go. Adding on to it. You adding on to it.
Give them great.
But anyway, so that brought us this right here. You know what I'm saying? The Queen Mai. I'm gonna call her Queen Mai. Okay, Queen Mai, she over there. You know what? Shout out to you again too, because you
hit the button.
I'm gonna hit it right now then. Because what happened was I did see one of your posts one day when somebody about to get snatched up in the car.
Oh yeah.
And you talked about it.
That frustrates me.
Yeah, say something about that for me real quick.
So it's just, I think it's very weird. We live in a time that people, I mean, I'm all about minding my own business,
right?
But I think we just have to look out for each other. We got out of that. We've got out of that space where we look out for our neighbor, our friends. Like you just think people just like I literally have watched. I have another artist, and she's a female on the way to the press junkie. Like this guy literally chased her down from the front of Beauty Supply. She almost ran over his foot trying to get away. He was gonna snatch her up.
Real.
And then I went running, and there was another girl running. We both went back to our car. She was walking, and this guy just kept circling the block. She was walking across the street, and I'm just like, I just kept watching her mannerisms. She was uncomfortable, and so I just rolled my window down. I was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And she was like, yeah, but no. And then when he heard me say that, he drove off. And it's like, I just feel like people are weird, man. We gotta look out for each other. So
no, we definitely
that shit weird.
You know, but
if you want to holler at somebody, dudes, don't do it like that. That's weird.
But hats off to you for even speaking up. I mean, you could have just, you know, still helped her or whatever, you know, like you did, and not said something about it. But the fact that you brought attention to it, I appreciate that because I have daughters, and so I think that's a. It was just
frustrating. I was frustrated. I was sweating. I was hiding that heat, and I was like, "This is ridiculous." Yeah, we're trying to get our summer bodies together.
Yeah, I know that's right. Oh, okay. So how's the food tonight? Because I want to tell y'all who sponsored the meal tonight. So Jaju's. Have you ever heard of Jaju's?
I haven't.
You haven't? Don't worry about it because we got a commercial coming up here in a second, and we're gonna show you who Jaju's is.
We appreciate y'all.
And so Jaju's, they sponsored the meal for you guys tonight to make sure everything. They called it in and got it all set. It was on point.
Yes,
okay, so shout out to Jaju's.
I didn't even need no hot sauce. I usually put hot sauce on everything, but they already had a little. So they put a little kick in there.
They had a shout out to Papa Doe. They had a grandma back there tonight.
Yeah, Granny was back there.
Granny was back there.
How you know?
I called her before she got off.
This how you know it was good though.
What's that?
When the onion taking that flavor.
Come on now, when that onion leak all in the food, leak in the shrimp.
All the flavor. but that's how you know it's good right there.
The onion just go to the shrimp and be like, "It's going to open up. Somebody jump up in here." You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the talking onions. They jumped in the damn shrimp. Okay, we're gonna jump to this commercial real quick and we're gonna come right back to my girl. You know what I'm saying?
When you're ready for that pickup, there's only one juice to go for, and that's the Jaw Juice. That's 281-455-8797. Get you some of that good stuff. Jaw Juice.
All
right, shout out to Jaw Juice. Shout out to him. All right, so now let's go ahead and jump into the business right here. Hey, y'all, this young lady, when I tell you she's killing the game, she's killing them. Yes. She's killing the game. You know what I'm saying? I see why her name is what it is, okay? But without further ado, she gonna be my little sister after the show is over with today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Miss SKYRAH in the building doing her thing. What's going on, girl?
I'm doing well. How
Come on now.
I'm actually pretty shy, but
no, you ain't shy. We've been in here cooking. Hell no, you ain't. Flag on the play. You're not shy. Because you've been cutting up since you've been in here now.
Oh, yeah, because food makes me comfortable.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with the company.
I love some good groceries.
Ooh,
that's
come
a
on,
good icebreaker for me.
See, she from the country for real. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I like in from the country. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, let's see. Let's see in the building. We got verbiage
alive.
Oh, we're gonna keep it alive. You know what I'm saying?
Verbiage,
okay, Big Tim Ned said he was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What's up, Sky? Doing your thing." We know you in the building over there. Jaw Juice jumped in there. He said, "What's going on, fire?" Tony M. He said, "Good evening." Shout out to the for looking out. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is how this thing works. It's a little different now, and all that other crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying out there, because really it's about you. This is about celebrating you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is how it started. So the first thing I asked you, you just kind of tell everybody, you know, a little small summary who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know who you are, who we talking to today.
Okay, well, hey, y'all. I am SKYRAH BLISS.
Damn, shout out to Purple Girl. Stop playing.
I am a singer-songwriter, and I am one of Loud Music's artists.
Ooh.
Yes. It's funny how I actually did a choreography video for Tim Ned like years ago.
Really?
Not realizing when I asked Derek to manage me that was the same person that hired me to do choreo like a long time ago. Yeah, he has footage of it. It's crazy. I just got out of college. And yeah, so that's I was still dressing as crazy as I am.
It ain't crazy.
Still with the braids.
It's not crazy though.
Mismatching shoes.
It's not. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
Innovative.
Listen, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right Chuck Taylor down. I don't care.
It was Chuck questionable, but you know, I was still fly.
Okay. All right. So this is how we do it. All right. It's one of those things we go back. You know what I'm saying? We go. No, we don't go that far back.
Okay.
We ain't doing that now. You know, but we're gonna find out Miss Nelson, the one you sell them icy cups down the street from your house.
Cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about her now. I don't know if I got her name right, damn it, but she was in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the candy lady.
All right, so I got to ask you this question first. How many siblings do you have that grew up with you in the house?
That's a tricky question.
Okay, but in the house.
Okay,
shout out to mama. Shout out to mama. It don't matter.
So for my mom, I have one.
Okay.
And then I did grow up with like ex-step.
Okay. Okay, then. So it's a few of them.
That was
So they kind of really I asked that question because one, I like to pick on one of your siblings.
I'm the baby.
You the baby, so that's good. We're gonna pick on the oldest one then. That's good then. So we're gonna go back to I'm gonna hit you in the head with this one right here. We're going back to seventh grade, Sky.
You know what's crazy? I carry a picture around of me when I was in 6th grade.
Oh shit, we're going to 6th then. Shout out to the damn 6th grade. I don't even know how the damn picture got in there, what it looked like. Okay.
No, I just came across this picture and I just remember being I was a popular kid, mind you. But
at 6 years old? I mean, 6th grade?
6th grade. Yeah. Middle school, high school, I've always been like popular.
So 6th grade. Where were you at? What school?
Springwood's middle school.
Goddamn, shout out to Springwood. I remember I don't even know who the principal was, but they were bad. It don't matter. Because all y'all was bad. Everybody was okay, so y'all running around now. You in 6th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I went to 6th because you said about that picture. I know I was in 7th grade. So 6th grade. Mm-hmm. What were the things that you were thinking about in the 6th grade? And don't go to the 7th now. I need to go 6th grade.
Well, 6th grade. Honestly, all of like the real dreams, what I really wanted to do, I never told anybody.
Okay. Oh shit.
So
Get exclusive.
I
got a damn exclusive.
I hid behind sports.
Oh, you play sport in 6th grade?
Volleyball, basketball.
Okay, hold up. In the 6th grade.
6th grade. Okay, so no, I played. Obviously, I couldn't play in 6th grade, but 7th grade I officially played. But growing up, I've always practiced basketball, and I ran like my 5th grade track meet. I played baseball for 2 years from 3rd grade and 4th grade.
Right.
I have a little picture of it. I was so cute.
Okay, so you just athletic up in there.
Yeah, well, in my household, the kids who got the most attention played sports. I was just trying to
so you the baby. So
yeah.
you the baby, so you got a chance to kind of watch everybody do their thing. So you had to pick. So what made you pick the sports that you did?
I just I like, talking to my therapist. I realized I picked sports that, whatever sibling got the most attention. Because I was a baby. Like, no, that's just the baby. That's just the baby. I mean, I got obviously attention from my mommy, of course, because I'm a baby. But like,
you just want a little more.
In the household in general, at the time, like I had a really good ex stepsister, really good at basketball.
Right.
And like everybody came to her games, cousins, aunties, like, and I was like, okay, if I get really good at basketball, everybody come
see your stuff.
I got really good at basketball.
It was just my mama. Dad did not show up. We're gonna get on their ass later on in the show too.
It's all right.
We blow all up. Everybody, we show up, my baby.
My mama was your ass
had on the basketball game.
She was at every basketball game, every volleyball game.
What's your mama name?
I don't know if she want me to say her name.
Just make up one name.
Miss Stringer.
Now, Miss Stringer in the building. Girl, you did your thing. You was at the game. She needed you there. Didn't nobody else show up. Don't worry about it, because after she blow all the way up, all of us gonna be there. I'm gonna be right there with you though. Don't even worry about it. Okay, all right. So you play basketball at that time in the 6th grade. You had some skills.
7th grade. I was more of a shooter than
okay.
anything.
So you got to just dropping
like
on, raining on them. So you just raining on them.
Pretty much.
Okay, because you knew if you shot, the person that all that dribbling, they would get no attention.
Points, because like whoever got the most points got in the paper.
Come on now, we all did that too. You know that, right? See,
recognition.
That's country girl right there. But we trying to get the paper because we want to see the stats, right? Everybody, we want to see the stats. See what it is. You see my assist in there. I had 12 assists and 29 points on them.
But I will say, when I found music, when I finally got the courage to do music, I kind of let sports take a back burner.
In the 6th grade?
No.
See,
I'm jumping.
She trying to damn jump. Shout out
that's high school.
Trying to move over here on my little show.
Bad,
trying to tell my show up.
So middle school me, I was just trying to be my big brother.
So you trying to be a big brother?
Yeah, Allen Iverson was his favorite player. So we would literally have matching Allen Iverson braids, his shoes on. I looked like a little boy. But I knew I was a girl, and I get mad when people kept calling me a boy. I was like, I'm a girl. Okay, I just look like my brother.
Okay.
Because it's cool. I like the fashion.
Shut up, damn fashion. What's your brother's name? Can he say his name too? We can't say nobody's name. Goddamn Blue.
Blue.
Okay, she purple, he blue.
Yeah.
Now, so in the 6th grade, 7th grade, was purple your thing?
No, it was blue. I was trying to be my brother.
So it was blue. Okay, got it.
Anything my brother likes.
So whatever your brother like, you like.
I like.
Okay, so now let's move on to 9th grade. 9th grade, we moved to high school, right?
Yeah.
Well, high school. Oh, she smiled. She did some damn dirt over there. What school?
No,
what school was that?
High school me was
what
hilarious. School? Well, 9th grade, I didn't really dab into fashion yet.
No, I'm talking about school. What was it?
Springwood's high school.
Okay, so y'all just Springwood this and Springwood that. We just what we doing. Springwood. Okay, so Springwood is 9th grade year. Yeah. Evidently, your brother's done been to the school already.
He gone.
He gone now. But they already know that his sister's coming here now.
Yeah, he had a little reputation.
Come on, no kind of reputation. Well, yeah.
Not a good one.
Not a good one.
Not a good one.
We ain't gonna talk about that then. We ain't putting his business out on the streets.
All like, ooh, you his little sister.
Couldn't even believe it.
Watch out.
Night and day.
Don't talk to her crazy. We wasn't gonna do that anyway.
Because you gonna put them hands on them.
No.
Back then,
I'm more of a lover.
Okay, then shout out that. She wasn't putting hands on people at that time yet now. And ain't saying she ain't got no hands now. But you had to, you put some hands on them.
It's self-defense when somebody
that's what they call it.
That's what
they call it.
On record saying.
On record, you know what I'm saying? It's allegedly self-defense. Okay. All right. So 9th grade, you say you didn't really get into the sport in 9th grade.
No, I was still heavy in sports.
What was your sport of choice though? I know you were good in all of them.
It was basketball, and then I fell in love. I'm skipping ahead. Okay. It was basketball in 9th grade.
Oh, so 9th grade. All right. So tell me this right here. Your first high school basketball game. So did you play freshman? Did you play JV? What did you play?
I played freshman, but I practiced with varsity. My
See,
my little temper problem. I had to I couldn't go up. I couldn't go up in the sport. I had a
what was you getting mad about?
I was just so passionate. I was overly passionate about everything.
Oh, because you needed to be on the court.
I needed everybody to love it and be as committed as I was.
So if they were slacking off.
If I'm Kobe, we all Kobe.
Oh, shut up there. She had the Jordan rules. She had the damn.
Come on now.
She had the Skylar Bliss rules going on right now.
So I just and then my mom was like, "Well, you can't make everybody as passionate as you are.
Right.
Can't expect them to have the same commitment as you." And I just like, why don't they love it like I love it?
Right.
You know, and
okay, all right. So basketball's your thing, 9th grade year. You're doing your thing, practicing with the varsity, making your skills that much better. In the off season of that year, of the 9th grade year. So the summer had to come. So what did you do? What was your outlet?
Honestly, we played sports 24/7 all year round. At the YMCA, me and my best friend. So if we weren't in school, we would just go hoop with the older people.
Okay.
Or college kids or whatever at the YMCA, or play volleyball. Go to Spike Sport, which is like a place where any level of volleyball people can play, but they really try not to let you on the court if you don't have a level. It's like a skill level. My Yoshi knows she played college.
So the thing about it though, but they knew when you came out there because you was passionate, you gonna play in the 9th grade summertime.
There is no friendly game with me. Sorry, no easy buckets. I'm so sorry. I don't care.
So you have the competitive nature. For real.
I'm very competitive.
Real?
You would no easy, but I don't care who you are. You could be 265 pounds. Yeah. I will find a way to trip you.
Come on now.
Or push you on the ground before you score on me.
Ooh, that's that
You're
passion
not
right
scoring
there.
on me, bro.
That's that passion right there. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Scoring on me.
She got everything you got to have. She got all the tools. Okay, now ain't gonna push her over. All right, so now we're gonna hit junior year. It's 11th grade year. Now you probably got a little reputation for the 9th and 10th already. We already know you around here. You got an old soul anyway, so you hanging out with older people. So you in the 11th grade. It's junior year.
Yeah.
You on the basketball because evidently basketball was your thing. Now.
I actually got kicked off.
Oh Lord, here she go. Here she go.
But that's not why. I started music.
When 11th grade year?
Yeah. I was in a singing group, and
but she said she got kicked off though. Now you don't need to get kicked off because you like music now.
So my varsity volleyball coach, I told her I was in a singing group and I would have to probably miss a game and maybe a tournament. And she was like, "Okay, cool. You just have to run for it." Basically, they don't call it suicides anymore, but like the line run. Right. And I told my basketball coach the same thing, and he was like, "All right, cool. We need players, and that's fine." So I missed one game. He was upset. And then when it came for me to miss the tournament, he was like, "If you don't show up, you're off the team." And I was like,
"He needs you for the tournament. He need them threes."
I was so upset because.
But he need them threes now. God, come on now.
I was upset because that's the only year I could play with my best friend.
Right. Okay.
And so, I kind of
got a little emotional.
I kind of regret that I chose music. I'm not
at the time. For real?
Yeah, because I was in the singing group and we weren't. It's not like we had a deal or anything.
Right.
And it really wasn't like a. Whenever I do something, I'm fully committed to it. That's the only thing that I do. That takes my real time.
Right.
But I did miss out on playing with my best friend, so it sucks. So every chance I get, I try to play volleyball with her or hoop with her.
Well, what's her name? You ain't said nothing about her name.
D.
Damn, shout out to damn D. D, she apologized. Listen, I know it was rough. You didn't want her to do it and everything. She wanted to play with you, but she was with how many people was in that group? You was in the singing group.
Me and 2 other girls.
3 the hard way. At the time, they didn't have no contract and nothing, but they was attempting to do something out there. So what happened with the group at that time?
We was together for a few years, and then I think I was the youngest. I can't remember.
Old souls.
The other 2 went to
out with the movie,
hanging out with the older college, and we kind of just drifted apart eventually. But yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so it's 12th grade year. We still at Springwood High School, the Golden Eagles. No, see, I'm about to change the whole mascot. And she gonna let me too. And she gonna let me too.
I was just like,
Y'all the Tigers? Yo,
Tigers.
the Tigers.
Mighty Tigers.
Oh, don't tell me you're part-time cheerleader
I just
too
thought
now.
it was funny that we was the same as the
Titans.
The Titans. We wanted to steal that, and
Oh.
it was more of a joke than it.
Okay, all right. So it's 12th grade year.
12th grade.
Okay. It's the end of the senior year. It's time for graduation. What is your thought process during that time period? Like, what is going through your mind as far as what were you going to do the next step?
I wanted to do music full time. I didn't want to go to college.
No,
but I ended up going to college.
Okay, so you want to do music? Okay, what school go to? What'd you choose?
I went to Prairie View.
She went to the damn A&M. That's what she did. She said, "I'm gonna leave." Cause you was up in where?
Springwood and Spring Branch.
What's it?
Spring Branch. That's where I went to school in high school with.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Prairie View.
No, I know what Prairie View is.
Oh.
Okay, all right. So
Spring Branch is here in Houston. It's
okay.
It's like a subdivision.
Okay, it's kind of like okay, all right.
It's by Memorial City Mall.
Memorial City, like.
Okay. When you said Arkansas or something like that.
That's what she.
That's what I was thinking. So
I'm
thinking. I'm thinking now. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay. We can't say her name, but anyway, Mama. But Mama and them. All right. So you went on. So what were some of the decisions that? Well, what helped curve your decision to go to Prairie View?
I just wanted to be with my best friend.
The same one you didn't play volleyball
I didn't care
with?
what school it was. Yeah.
Man, D. Listen, D.
I
gotta talk to you about Sky right here, man. Listen, man. She
like
dished you for the 3 the hard way. Didn't work out. They went on, but did they go to Prairie View?
Nah.
Okay, they didn't go there. But she missed that game. She wish she could play with you, but she said you gonna head off to Prairie View, so she was gonna go too.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I went.
That's the only okay. Then shout out to damn D.
Shout out to D. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so you go to Prairie View. Now,
purple too.
Now you heard about Prairie View before even going to Prairie View.
I knew it was like where like musicians were discovered and all this too. So I was like, okay, I guess it's a good little thing if I go on over there.
Okay, going over there. Okay, so you fall up on campus. Okay, we're gonna only talk about first semester. Yeah, look at the eyes. Because I love talking about everybody's first semester. First semester is always an exciting one. That's when everybody I was about to go home at the next semester.
I was more so misunderstood.
Okay, let's talk about it then. So you go to freshman dorm, right? You get into school. So how you misunderstood first semester? I'm trying to understand that one.
When I went to college,
we talking about first semester now.
Black alternative weird kids are we not really that accepted in black colleges? Hold up. Back then, now they are, but like I don't just listen to hip hop and R&B, and I don't just dress a certain way. I like rock music, country music. I like to dress like a punk rocker one day, an 80s rock star one day. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I was weird. I put on anything I liked, even if it didn't match. I was just being myself, and I wasn't really.
So what was D at?
Welcomed very well.
What was D?
She.
Oh, dear, because you went there because of her?
She was playing volleyball there, and then some unfortunate things happened, so she had to transfer schools. So I was there by myself.
First semester, she transferred?
Yeah. Oh, well, she was there a year before me.
Oh, okay. She already went. Okay, you old soul. I told you had old soul. Old soul right here. All right, so you get up there. You say you're doing your left eye. TLC stuff going on out there.
And I was still wearing the braids, which at that time, sew-ins and wigs and things were like the thing.
Okay, got it.
And if you had braids, literally a girl told me to kill myself because it's not the 90s.
What?
Yeah, she was like, girl, kill yourself. Why you still wearing braids?
She didn't know who she was talking to,
the 90s.
She didn't know who she was talking to, did she?
I bet you got on braids now. Trying to protect your little edges. That ain't there.
One of that wigs.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, trying to lay it on down.
Trying to lay it down. Okay. All right. So we get through first year. You went in the whole time, right?
Nah, baby, I didn't get off out of there.
Okay, when you get out of there?
Out of there. That first year, I said I need to go.
Okay, so the first year you said this one ain't for me right here.
Yeah, I mean I did all of their talent shows and stuff. Right. Second semester was when they realized, oh, she kind of got a little talent. Then I became a little bit more popular.
Okay.
But the first semester, I did have a mentor there. His name is Message.
Okay, shout out to damn Message.
He's like an older.
Look at old soul.
He was mentoring all the freshmen, and he was like, "Baby, they don't understand you, but when they do, the world is going to love you."
I already know about that.
And I was like, "Oh, that's so nice to say," because literally, I was I've never not been the cool kid. I've never not been like the popular kid. So that was my first time experiencing like being ostracized for just being myself.
You know what? That's a very honest thing, though. I've never heard nobody say that.
Well,
that's honest. No, what you said. That's an honest thing. Like nobody. I've never heard in my life. I've never heard anybody say that. That's a genuine. No, I'm saying it's genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For somebody just be honest and just say that.
Yeah.
You know, even though I mean that's the situation in a lot of cases, but it's kind of like the kid who's only had A's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They get a B and they lose their mind. You looking at them like, what's wrong with you?
That was me.
What
97? Where are my other 3 points? Ma. You think I could do some extra crack, get them 3 points? I was that kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you popping second year, you popping out there, right? People kind of getting you.
I wasn't there the second year. I went to what's that school, child? Lone Star College.
What are they?
Community college.
Okay, shout out to damn community college.
They got a commercial. They
do they?
Yeah. I only went because like my mom wanted me to stay in college.
Right.
I didn't really want to be in college.
But you're gonna do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? For mama, because you know mama.
I got my associates and now bounce.
Well, okay, what you getting in?
Business.
Goddamn, that's what I'm talking about. If you need it in, I try to tell. Unless you're gonna be, this is just me, my theory. Unless you're gonna be something medical, or you're gonna be like a lawyer,
or engineer,
or something. Get your business degree, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, everything in life revolves around business.
Communication.
Everything. If you're gonna be in the medical world, guess what? The hospital administrator is a business person. The one who runs the hospital, that runs it. They trust me. They got an MBA sitting up there.
Or finance.
That's a good there you go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that money. Now, shout out to the money and finance. That's what you gotta do. All right, so you did Lone Star.
Yeah.
You did that thing.
Yeah.
Kept mama happy on that piece right there. But now, so you're still doing some singing and stuff
by that
now.
time, I was doing like a whole, just trying to figure out my sound. I was more so, because I didn't like grow up in like a performance art school, and you know, Ma didn't really have like a lot of money to put me in like dance class, singing class, and all that. I was just mocking like icons. So I was doing a lot of shows and stuff, and I had original music, but I was more so focused on, as far as a performance aspect, of covering like Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Tina Turner, Janet, Aaliyah. I would learn the routines like down to a T, to what finger they're using.
Right.
Even Beyonce, when she turns around, she hits a certain dance on oh, take my hand, whatever that song is. I can't think of the name of it, but when she turned, I was like, how is she doing both hands while holding the mic, doing this hip dance?
Right.
And I saw that she was holding the microphone literally in these 2 fingers, and she was using these fingers to hold her waist to dance. So it looks like she's using both hands. So I literally paid attention to facial expressions, how they're breathing, when they would breathe, when they would dance, or when they would stand and sing. Like I just studied the performance of like major icons, Diana Ross, Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, everybody.
So you was going there.
I was
digging
on
in the
computer like this. How she do that?
I mean,
how she do that?
Are you catching it? I mean, I know you really caught it,
that's all.
But are you catching this right here?
Yeah, I'm catching.
Like, for her to even go to the point where she's studying film, that's like what a great player does.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's
they study tight.
Basketball, you study.
So
film
you know about studying film. You know what I'm saying?
And if I love to watch Janet's concerts, because she'll do like the behind the scene, like how she's changing fast, and the documentary aspect of it is really
changing part.
I'm not gonna play with
you.
No. I'm saying I like to dance.
Sweating a little bit.
I like to dance. You know, no, I'm talking about dance.
I'm like, how she don't get makeup on this white shirt, and they put some over her head. I'm like, oh,
okay,
that's nice. That's how they did that.
I ain't got no roaches or nothing.
I ain't got no roaches up in here or nothing.
She might be a part-time comedian too now. Your comic timing is on point. You know what I'm saying? It's on point. Okay. All right. So you're studying
at that time,
the greats at the time.
And I even have like routines still on YouTube of me doing Janet's routines of
So what year?
Escapade.
What year was that?
That is the hardest Janet song I've ever did.
What year was that?
Come on, baby, let's get away.
I'm trying to get a word. I'm trying to think of the word.
I don't know how she did that, but I did it.
I knew Escapade.
It was hard.
Listen, I know.
Yeah, she had this. I only had the handheld mic, but she had this mic, and I'm like,
So you
I
like
don't
all the
even know how
fast song? I like them slow song.
She want to be able
You know
to.
what I'm saying?
I will say this, and I don't mean to cut in,
No,
but
go
she
ahead.
is literally one, and I'm not just saying this because I work with her.
Yeah,
but
you saying it.
But I'm gonna put it out there.
That's
A lot
what
of
I'm talking
y'all
about. You
are,
supposed to.
a lot of artists today, they do not work hard. You think you work hard, but you are
Right.
not putting in the work. Our rehearsals, we rehearse out in the sun, and the first time that she runs through her whole 20-minute, 25-minute set,
Right.
she's jogging in place the whole entire time singing her song.
Mm.
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna fuck with us when we hit that stage, and I'll go on record by saying
No,
it.
and I see, and that's what I like is what I looked at. I looked at her stage performance. Her stage performance on point.
Thank
You're not up there. You ain't winded. You ain't sitting
No,
there.
you can't
ain't
go up
holding
there
your hips because you
half-stepping,
need
baby.
to hold them. You know what I'm saying?
You can't half step over here.
You ain't giving the crowd the mic to sing because you can't
Nah.
breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
You
wish
know?
it would. Whitney would be like, "No, ma'am,
All
from
right.
heaven, don't do that."
So
Sing a song
during
now.
that time period, what year was that? I'm just trying to get. I'm not trying to date you in that. I'm just trying to really get this
Too
understanding.
long ago.
Okay.
Hell.
Okay. Shout out too long ago. All right. So it was
early
yeah,
20s.
we can use early words.
Early 2000.
Early
2000. No, it's not even. Not early 2000s. You were still in high school.
Oh yeah, I was still in high school.
Yeah.
Late 2000s.
Okay, so late time period. Okay, them late twos. All right. So during the time period, you studying tape. Did you have like who was
Me.
managing you? I mean, who was dealing with you? Like,
Me.
who was
So
going to
the
talk to
thing
people and
was,
stuff?
Me. Unfortunately, I was doing everything on my own for.
But we know you get
time.
mad though. You might not need to be doing.
You didn't.
No, well, okay. So how I would get my shows is I would call the promoter.
Okay.
Say, hey, do you have any performers, or have you had your list filled of performers yet? And they'll be like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, my name is such and such, and I'm interested in doing your show. How do we move forward? Eventually, I started. I had someone help me get a contract together for every show that I did, even if they were not paying. We had to have a contract, and if something was in that contract wasn't right, I have the right to say no the day of the show if it wasn't together. So yeah, so I was just pretty much doing any and everything myself, as far as like getting myself booked and booking my dancers and rehearsals. I was running my own rehearsals. I was doing my own choreography. I was doing everything. It became too much to the point where I eventually started asking for help. Like, hey, one of my dancers was really good at choreo. I don't want to do it anymore. Can you take on that for me?
Got it.
Then someone else came and wanted to help with wardrobe styling. And I have a best friend who she still does, but makes my performance outfits. Really, Chastity Sarah.
Let's start playing Chastity. Listen, you need something made.
Shout out to Project Runway because she was on that thing.
She was on Project Runway. She almost won. She should have won.
Come on now.
She should have won.
We know who you gonna say.
I'm gonna say.
Don't get her started about somebody didn't win. Okay, we already.
Hell, shit. Anyway, yeah, she should have won. Yeah, Chastity Sarah. So we've known each other for like 9 years. She's been making my stuff. I did.
That's how long they've been
I
friends.
sure did. I was wearing Chastity Sarah before you even knew who she was. Okay, I knew
so
she
you
was
in there.
Great.
So you was in there
I
already.
knew she was great when I first seen her.
Before Project Runway. Okay.
Yeah, she was making my outfits, but I was like, okay, Chastity makes my outfits, but you can dress the dancers.
But during the time 9 years ago, what type of outfits were you wearing during that time?
I was doing more of like Beyonce style, Janet style, like leotards or sparkly. Right. I still love sparkly. By the way.
Yeah, I see the sparkle on you right now. You got a little hint of purple right there going on.
But it's became a little bit too popular. You know, even people who don't do an 8 count are wearing leotards, so it's not as special anymore.
Oh, so you trying to
because
you like different,
but like when you had a leotard on, you was hitting a really good 8 count and you was singing.
I know that's right. Well, Janet, shout out to Janet. Janet wore that leotard, and wasn't nobody's 8 count like Janet's.
Yeah, times has changed.
Come on
just
now.
fine. So now
people got
like
6 counts now. We can't get a good 8 no more. Bring the 8 count. Shut up. Bring the 8. We want the 8 count back.
No,
we want 5, 4. Do the fingers. Do her.
5, 4.
Okay, I'm watching. I seen the documentary because people wasn't doing
4,
the thing right.
3, 2.
Okay, 1.
That was one of the songs I did.
Okay,
I did that one.
I done watched the documentary about 5 times. Don't play with me.
You can do the fingers. Go.
I can't do them. Listen, I kept pausing, so I got like, Lord, Janet gonna kill me on this.
Come on, Janet, go on, get him right now.
I can watch her do them though.
Yeah, I love Janet.
I can watch Janet do them.
It was frustrating though, because at the time when I was doing Janet covers,
Right.
people my age were like, "Who is Janet?" Excuse me. You mean who is Janet?
Why
You don't know the
want to
song.
challenge her on anything? Because
You don't know the song. You don't know the song.
Win.
You don't know the song. You don't know I get so lonely. You don't know I get so lonely until somebody sample it. Really?
What's the song? What's the song that's popping?
I'm just saying, Janet is the icon, darling. She is the.
What's the song that's popping? That's
Poetic Justice.
No.
Oh.
It's on TikTok. That song.
What's one?
Funny How Time Flies, but it's based off Michael Jackson's song. Yeah, they use it a lot.
Really?
Funny how time flies when
that was on TikTok a little bit ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know
now, right? Yeah.
I'm like, what's
I put on my Instagram right there.
Now it's a little hip dance. You know hip dance.
Everything hip dance. You need to make a.
We did the hip dance. I did the hip dance to my song.
Did you?
I'm just.
But I don't think you can do it. I think somebody else got to do it.
I'm a creative person writing music.
But
if you tell me to put some visuals together,
yeah.
I hated PowerPoint class and all that stuff. I didn't want to do all that. I sit and write a song for you though.
Right.
But that social media and get your videos looking cool and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't.
You want to be on that?
That stuff stressed me out. It stressed me out.
But you got the choreographer. What's the choreography?
I think I'm a character, but I'm really chill most of the time.
Right.
So every time I do feel like silly or something, I'll record myself so people get to know the other side of me. I'll be chill. I'll be watching Netflix, y'all.
Because this is the part that people gonna love about you
I
right
tell
here.
her all the time.
Because I would. This is real talk. Okay, you ready?
I
would have never gotten like what I'm getting now.
From social
media. Social media, I would never have gotten this right here.
I've been trying to post a little something here and there.
She gotten a little better.
But I'm telling you, you gotta look at people a little bit before they come on the show so we can kind of see.
Like, then if I post something funny, I'll be like, damn, I can't think of nothing else funny.
Let me look at something right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and see.
She want me to post this one video I was running in heels. I might just post it just so she.
I'm telling you, you should do it.
I'm gonna post it when we get out here.
People want to see that you just regular.
But I was excited about my new heels, and so I started running in them. I don't know what was wrong. My brain wasn't right. At that time, I was just like, "Ooh, they purple and they comfortable."
I'm
gonna post it on. I've been embarrassed to post it. I think I look silly.
I think they're gonna like it. Let's see what you got going on.
She can't even hear it.
We can turn it up. I just turned it down.
Okay.
Oh look.
But she ain't even finished it. The ending is hilarious.
Oh, I thought she was gonna show him the other one.
That's not the one they run?
That's not the one I'm running.
That's not on social media?
That's on TikTok.
So this was your
Let me tell you the
what was your motivation behind doing that right there though?
I was trying to do listen now.
Yeah, let's go.
This is my little I ain't
secret.
got no.
Or you gotta put them things on.
Yeah. Listen now. So this is my little strategy. So I don't really like to create content for social media.
Right. For the media.
So whenever I do get dressed, I try to do as much as I can so I can post for the rest of the week because I ain't finna do nothing else for you. I done did it all in that one day for you. That's it right there.
Well, she got to put that camera person on her.
Listen,
you got to put that person running behind her all day.
Listen, we got so much footage.
I love you guys, sir. That's one of my
favorite movies. But you can dance though.
Yeah, but she just making fun of the shoes.
Even when you make shoes are fun. They're so comfortable.
But no, look, she gonna take off running.
Damn. You took the hell off. What the hell?
I'm like, that is hilarious.
They comfortable. I'm gonna post it on Instagram later.
Yeah. That's
but I'm so embarrassed. Right what made me put my phone up and do that? Really? I started running.
That's gonna go viral right there. Especially that run. If you put that run on there, that's gonna kill them. Cause it's just like you just
out of nowhere.
All of a sudden.
But I'm only like that when I'm comfortable around you.
Right.
Then I do silly stuff like that. But
I think she's hilarious.
And you can tell you're so athletic too. Though.
Oh yeah.
You can see how
don't underestimate.
You know.
I'm athletic now.
Okay. All right. So now you what's the girl now? The one that made your outfits 9 years ago?
Chastity Sorrell.
Chastity. Cass doing a thing. You said
She's
things.
making my outfit for the show on July 9th. Sorry, shameless plug.
Oh,
July
we're
9th.
gonna talk about that.
She making my outfit. All right.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about that right now. You know. All right, so she was doing that piece right there. You said you were dishing some things out. You know, you got tired of doing choreography. Hey, listen, you dance pretty good.
Chassie
so you did
made
right
my
here.
outfit. I had a stylist at the time that would help me dress the dancers.
Uh-huh.
I had literally a glam squad. I had makeup artists. I had photographers who would just literally just help me.
So I mean, you have to pay these people at that time.
At that time, they just believed in me and were helping me out. So I had all of like the image stuff and pretty much together and a team behind me, like image wise.
Okay, got it.
I wasn't realizing that I needed like the business team too, because I was trying to handle the business but didn't really know how. When I was in the singing group, we had a manager. The manager was one of the girls' moms, and then the dad. And we ain't gonna talk about
that's
that
never good.
Too much.
Yeah, we ain't gonna bring it up. I'm just trying to tell people you out in the streets. And somebody mom told my mama gonna manage it.
We
Don't get out the group.
Missing some dollars, but so they didn't really teach us about the business side. They just taught us how we should dress, how we should look, how we should act in public, what we should sound like in an interview. I guess, which is great.
Right.
But at the same time, like I spent so many years perfecting my craft and my image that I was still being held back because I wasn't taking care of the business side. Part of it.
And you know what? And I'm glad you brought it up. And so this is probably we're gonna turn a little serious on piece right there, because one, the part of this thing is right here is the experience, right? Absolutely. So your experience is gonna help somebody else. Mm-hmm. So there's somebody that's gonna watch this. It's gonna watch this, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna be so focused on becoming that, you know, the image or what they see, or after they studied tape and all this stuff like that. But the business part, which is the biggest part, that's the biggest
98%.
You know, and people because they want to just be famous, right?
And that was the crazy part. It really wasn't my goal to be famous. I wanted to be the next Michael Jackson. I wanted to Michael Jackson, Beyonce, SKYRAH, BLISS. I didn't want nobody in between. That's like I worked so hard on my talent and like trying to develop me as an artist. So if someone says, let me hear you on this track, and I was uncomfortable with like the genre or whatever, I felt like I could still be myself on any track, whatever.
Right.
I mean, everybody has like their insecurities or doubts or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna still try it and I'm gonna be dope at it regardless. But yeah, I really wasn't like trying to be famous because I wasn't that girl who was just always taking pictures and doing the most for the cameras.
Right.
And, I mean, I'll pose for a camera because I think I love pictures and stuff, but I wasn't trying to be like famous. Like I just I wanted my talent to speak for itself.
Okay.
And I felt like all the icons that I studied, their talent spoke for themselves, not realizing they had the talent.
Okay.
But they also had a great team behind them. And so when I reached a point in my artistry where one of my friends wanted to invest in me, I was like, cool. Now I know I need someone to help me with the business side. Okay. I got the image all together. No one really remembered my name until I turned my hair purple. They just like, oh, that girl that can perform Beyonce and Janet real good. That girl that she can really perform. What's her name? Turn my hair purple. Sky. You know that girl SKYRAH. I'm the same person.
but because society sometimes they need to put a look on things.
Something.
Yeah. It's like it's identifiable.
Right.
It's the marketing aspect of things.
Yeah. Because that's important too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of the business.
Yeah, definitely image.
That
was one of the first things I learned, especially researching Motown days. Like you had to be
marketable
to a T together all the time because they didn't have like social media and all that. So when the cameras were out, you had to be on point 24/7, which is crazy. But when my friend told me that, I was like, okay, I did a couple of Derek shows.
What's that?
Derek McKinney.
Oh, okay.
I did a couple of his shows, and I liked how professional he was. The first person I've ever worked with who was professional, had his family around, his daughter, his wife, looked at me in my eyes. It wasn't trying to
be looking at you.
Yeah, like come at me, you know. And so
shout out to bad business.
Being a woman is interesting in this
y'all go through it. I
was like, I love how you do business, and I was shaking in my boots when I asked this man. I was like twiddling my fingers. I was like, hi, thank you for putting me on this show. I was just wondering, looking down, wasn't even confident. I was so nervous. I was like, I was wondering if you were like interested in like managing me, and so he was like, well, come by the office. We'll have a meeting. We had a meeting, but not knowing that he asked Stay So. Shout out to DJ Stay So.
Shout out to him.
Stay So.
He called him before he set up a meeting with me, and I was like, what do you think about SKYRAH? And Stay So was like, oh, I think she's dope. And then so that's what made the meeting happen, and then that's what asked him for me to ask him. That's what made him ask me to be on his label. Child, I couldn't get it out. But yeah, shout out to Stay So.
So when he asked you at that meeting, okay, can you say how long ago that was?
2 years.
Okay, so 2 years ago. So so 2 years ago, you at this meeting. You already nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
You know, you told me how you were when you rolled up on him. He like, hey, let's have a meeting. He done hit a lick with Stay So. Stay So probably say, oh yeah, you know, gonna blah blah blah. You good. Make it nervous when you come in, but you know, hey, you know, do the typical thing we do. Yeah. Right. So you get in there. He say, you know what? Hey, I want you to be part of the label. How did you feel when he said that to you?
I mean, honestly, I was at a point where I was absolutely too tired. And pursuing music, I was tired. I had so much. I put so much pressure on myself and wait, that's like the worst pressure you could do is put on yourself. But like, I put so much pressure on myself. I carried so much on my shoulders, and I was just tired. And then when he asked me that, I felt like a weight lifted off of me. And I said yes, because I'm like this close to quitting again, because I'm doing it and I know a lot of people who do music by themselves who are financially, you know, stable off of it. Shout out to them. I didn't figure it out. I need help.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I need a team behind me. And for those who figured it out without a team, kudos to you and your mental capacity, because I was about to tap on me.
So okay, so now just kind of spring in between that time period, that meeting, and a little bit before that. So like what? So you say you were calling different promoters, doing different things, showcases and stuff like that.
That's probably how I got on Derek's show. Probably calling the flyer. Hey.
So at that time, were you doing stuff out of state? Were you just doing stuff locally?
I booked myself out of state. I booked myself in New York and LA.
Oh man.
They paid.
So how was that? You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Especially going out.
They're actually more receptive. I booked myself in Chicago too. They're more receptive to Houston out of towners, and especially Houston artists, because Beyonce's from here. They're like, ooh, like you're from Houston,
right?
Oh, I know she's talented. Shout out to B. Thank you, girl.
Shout out to B. See what you did, girl. You know what I'm saying? You and your high
inspiration.
What your high be doing? You know. Okay, so you had kind of like experience in that piece right there, handling that type of business a little bit, you know what I'm saying, from that standpoint. Did you go places by yourself ever? Did you take somebody with you at certain times? I mean, keep it real.
Don't do this, ladies.
Right, but I want you to say it. I'm asking this question because I want you to say it because somebody's going through this.
Yeah, I would advise you guys not to travel by yourself. But if I did, I had a significant other at the time who would meet me there.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, if I had to, I would travel by myself. Yeah, I would get the job done, get my contract signed myself.
Right.
My outfits, like outside of the stage, are very like what you see on social media now, super big, oversized tomboy. Because I want people to look at me in my eyes and see me,
and not be looking at
everything
business
else with me, and not like what they seeing, what they trying to get. Now, baby, I know I'm fine, but look up here. All right. Okay. Thank you.
So how do you see that as a woman in the business, right? Because there are a lot of different artists out here, and some do sell that.
I mean,
as the main point piece right there.
Stronger than me, honestly, because to walk in a room, listen, I love to be naked. I'm at my house. My Yoshi call me.
Right.
Before my shows or whatever, I'm naked. I ain't got no clothes on. I know you ain't got no clothes on, SKYRAH. Is you getting dressed? Right. Yeah, that's just me. But like, if I could walk around the world naked and no one cared, I would do it. But I feel like the women who decide to be a little bit more riskier with what they wear, I feel like they're stronger to walk in a room full of men. This business is ran by men.
Right.
So walking in a room full of men and just being strong enough to do that, kudos to them. I can only do it on stage, and I gotta take it right on off me. I gotta take it right on off, because you ain't finna touch me. Don't touch me. Don't even look. Don't look. Don't look.
All right. So now, the largest crowd you ever performed in front of, where was that at?
I think Miller Outdoor Theater.
Okay, where's that at?
It's Houston.
Okay, it's
like
in
Herman
Houston.
Park area.
Herman Park.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I think it's a couple
So you walked out on that first time. Okay,
Mhm.
that you walked out on that crowd like that.
Crowds don't scare
What
me.
was that like? And I know it don't scare you or whatever, but like, what was that like?
It's just like whenever I walk on stage, it's like, oh, this is the moment. It's all your hard work is like,
okay.
This is why it's worth it. Like this moment, just walking to the stage, every running and singing and doing. I do crazy stuff. High knees and sing, hold a sit up position and sing. I'll do jump rope and sing.
Right.
Like all of that hard work is just, it's worth it by the time I'm like walking to the stage, because I know that I'm going to be able to give the best performance ever. If people paying their heart on, it could be $1, $5, $15, $200. If somebody's paying their hard earned money to see you, I feel like you should put all your effort into putting on the best show you can. That's just me. Like I always, even before going on stage, I pray for everybody's safety. I thank God for his for giving me the talent. I asked him to remove any like negative mindset or anything that's like harming me mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. Because I want to be clear so I can like transcend the audience into a better place. Because that's really why I wanted to do it. I saw Michael Jackson probably like 5 or 6 concert. I wasn't at the concert, unfortunately, but I saw it on TV.
Right.
And I saw how he was able to uplift people through his music and just take them to a better place. Spiritual music is a spiritual thing. That's why you have to really watch what you say,
right? Because
you can manifest things,
right?
But yeah, I want to transcend the audience into a better place, spiritually, mentally, whatever. Like just make them feel like they matter,
right? Through
my performance, because everybody knows how it feels to be down and stuff. So
definitely.
It's a spiritual thing for me. Yes, it's fun. I love the fashion. I love the music. I love to talk my shit because, I like to do that thing right there. But at the end of the day, I talk my shit to uplift myself because I want you to uplift yours. I want you to look in the mirror and be like, I'm that bitch.
Right.
Don't play with me. Like, come on now. Like,
like duh.
Don't do that. And
it is.
I'm not the one to play with, not the 1, 2, or 3. Ooh. And we can keep going down the line.
Come on now.
But yeah.
Hey, let me jump to the commercial real quick. My girl, you know what I'm saying? Pamela, Sunshine for Trucker. We're gonna see what she is.
I remember my first paycheck as a company driver. I was appalled. How could I survive on $600 a week gross? Paying bills and managing over the road on a trainer's truck, things could get tight. I knew then that I had to help create the change that I wanted to see. To be impactful to the underserved trucking community, I founded my nonprofit Sunshine for Truckers.
Shout out to all the big mamas that had the damn house jacket on, house coat. You know what I'm saying? What they call them, house coats back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have no button on, had old safety pin on it and everything. And sat down somewhere. All right. So when you're on the stage, when you walking out there, you got people all out there, the lights on you. What are you focusing on? Like, are you looking at people? Because I know people looking at you like, what do you do? One thing you're not going to
be on is your phone when I'm on stage. Unless you point it at me, getting footage.
So are you really like,
you gonna pay attention to me?
Are you
I didn't work too hard for you not to pay attention to me.
Are you looking? Are you singing to people? Are you, what happens? Because the eye contact happens now. Because I'm telling you, Janet done looked at me a couple times.
Yeah.
Shout out to Janet. She don't know my name, but she know me. If she could pick me out of lineup, she was like, yeah, the G was over there. Gee, I met UG back in 2012. You know what I'm saying?
Did she pull you on stage?
No, he is in his dress.
Oh, okay.
She could, if she know I was in the crowd.
She still look good. You seen her?
I seen her do a thing.
She look good now. She know how. Listen, she know how to get that tour body. That tour body be right.
I don't know what she be doing, but she be doing something.
She got a nutrition. I need everything she got. I need the nutritionist, the trainer, all that. I need everything. Cause listen.
So what are you looking at when you got there? How you focusing?
At everybody. Well, the first 30 seconds are very selfish. Okay. It's more so like I'm getting in my zone. Because if I'm not in my zone yet and I'm making eye contact, I'm gonna forget my lyrics. I'm gonna forget where I'm at. Child, it's gonna be
done.
It's gonna be down bad. So like the first 30 seconds is me like getting in my zone. I probably close my eyes a little bit more, like getting to like my zone. Then after that, like I really want to connect with the audience and what I'm saying. If I'm singing a sultry, sexy song, I'm gonna look at some men, I'm gonna look at some women, I'm gonna look at your man, and I'm gonna look at you, girl.
Come on now,
I need both of y'all to go home and make love to this song.
That's right. We need both of y'all to get the album.
Okay. So
we want you to get the album, okay?
And keep it on repeat. I sure appreciate every penny that it, the stream is like half a penny or something. I need all of them.
Let me get the 1 cent tonight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
give
me
1 cent.
1 cent tonight.
I sure appreciate you. But yeah, I like to connect with the audience and I like to rock out for sure. I like to.
So when you say rock, you say rock out,
I'm a rock star.
So like Guns N' Roses and stuff. You know what? You ever heard of Guns N' Roses?
Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
Yeah.
You heard of them?
Oh,
the group.
The group. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Okay.
I haven't heard them.
So when you say rock out, I'm thinking like that's rocking out.
Rock.
Right
yeah, I mean, I grew up listening to rock. Paramore is my favorite band.
Okay, all right.
But I like 3 Days Grace, Panic at the Disco. And some more Boys Like Girls. I know they're like the mainstream ones. People are like, that's not really rock. I mean, I like the pop rock. It's cool. Avril Lavigne, Pink.
Yeah, Pink,
like,
that's my girl right there.
I have
Pink might know me too
one
from
of her
a couple
albums.
shows. She might know me. She sung to me about 3 or 4 times.
I love her.
And everything.
I'm gonna get you checked.
I told you what's something wrong with me. Did I give you a briefing?
You did, but I didn't know that you
so
was
it
speaking.
What
did he
say? It can't be no issue.
Pink be looking and singing to him too. He needs gotta get him checked.
Listen.
Now she's crazy. She be doing the
That's
gymnastics and acrobatics and singing. That's woo.
Was that like Pink when Pink first when she was L.A. Reid back in? I go back to Pink back then. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to do that either, but I know her whole story.
That's
Shout out to Pink. Pink did her thing, and I knew it because she had the pink hair.
And SKYRAH BLISS got the purple hair.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, ain't too many people they haven't taken advantage of that right there.
What?
The hair.
I think a lot of people are doing it now. They're just switching
it now, right?
But they just don't commit to it.
They don't commit to it.
The thing is, they do it because it looks good, it's cute, or it's a cute wig, it's trendy. Right. It's like they're not committed. It's not part of their image.
Right. The only person doing purple, you know what I'm saying, besides you now is Prince. That's it.
That's he's the reason why
nobody has ever.
There's a couple people doing purple now.
But I'm talking about that we even know of.
Well.
Yeah,
I only know you.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's right. I know you are.
Girl.
I know you. Okay, all right. So now, as far as going to different places and you being on with loud music and saying you got people like Bobby V, you got saying Lil Flip on the books, you know what I'm saying, you got like Zero, you got all these people, right?
Yeah,
who already right, you know what I'm saying? So how is that like being part of that alumni?
Honestly, it's an honor, it's a blessing. Like I grew up listening to them and now they're like label mates, or like I see them all the time when we're family. And that's like really cool. Like I say this all the time, like celebrities and people, like we're all just people. You know what I'm saying? We all just want to be like really seen. Right. Not just seen for what we do, but really checked on and really seen and how you doing? Well, what's going on? And I'm checking, checking on you, make sure you're all right. And that's one thing I love about like my label is me and Team Ned, Cody. We are all close. We text each other all the time. Right. You good? How is Timothy today? How are you? Like the real you today. And so it's a blessing to have these people on the roster.
Okay, so let's see where
I forgot about Rack Daddy.
Rack Daddy. Oh, fat.
Better say it. Better say it.
I'm sorry, fat.
Come on,
I love you so much.
Mr. Club Music himself, Rack Daddy.
I know. I'm sorry, fat. I love you, fat. I love you so much. I love him so much. That's my baby.
Now, so let's talk about the dynamics of so this lady on my left is your what?
My manager.
She's your manager, right? So I want
everybody name on.
I want to talk about the dynamics of manager-artist relationships, right? Not no, but
I give her the blues, child.
No issue.
Give her the blues.
This is so people can understand sometimes, right? Because people they're gonna either want this or not want this, but not understand it. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
So now you saying you give the blues sometimes. So
listen,
she get it back.
I get it back.
I can believe it.
Stay-So hooked us
I
up, by the
didn't
way, as
understand.
well. He was also responsible for me coming on board.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So we'll start there. Like I went to the Loud Fest 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I was with another label, working with some of their artists, helping them develop. And we were there. And I just like the fact that he handled business. Same thing she said. And I'm on top of it. I don't like being late. I like being on time. I'm being on top of my paperwork. I want to make sure everything is straight.
Right.
And I want to be respected at the same time because it is a male dominated industry.
It is.
And that's fine because I'm gonna walk in the room and take care of business. I'm gonna come back with it.
We are always the only girls.
And that's fine. We love it.
Yeah,
we
we
love it.
Listen.
And so I was there, and then I got a phone call. I had no idea how he got my phone number. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Come on, you know how.
But I did
get numbers.
Well, yes, but I'm saying like Stay-So actually ran the set for two of my other artists that was at the set. I mean, at the show, and so I was familiar with him because we had history like working together in the past, and I guess he put a bug in Derek's ear, and Derek was like, "Okay, well, bet." So he hit me up and said, "Can we meet?" We met, we talked. I was gonna come on board as the branding and imaging executive, which is what I do for all the artists at Loud Music.
Right.
And then they kind of threw that wrench in there and was like, "Well, how you think about managing SKYRAH?"
Right.
And I hadn't met her yet, but I saw her, and I'm gonna tell you how manifestation works. I saw this lady at not at the press junket, but at the Loud Fest, and I was like, damn, I just want to style her because she just had such a presence about her.
Okay.
Like I liked how she carried herself, and I liked she just had this. She was humble, but at the same time, she was secure with who she was. And that I was like, damn, I was like, man, I would just love to put her in some clothes. That's literally what it was. And so when I got there and they hooked me up with her, I was like, okay, well, I've managed before. I've always been in like executive roles in all kind of business I've been in. So the business I'm never shy for, but I knew that I stepped away because I wanted to be able to just tap into my creativity on a regular basis. Okay. And so me and Derek, we went back and forth for a little while, not because of who SKYRAH is, but because I was like, I don't know if I really want to manage. Like that's a 24-hour job. But we got together, we talked, and I was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna be real on top of you right now because I gotta make sure we look good.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna over communicate with you. And I said, oh Lord. She was like, we ain't gotta talk every day. I was like, I'm going to over communicate with you. And the reason why I did that and said that was because one, we were on a fast track level. She had a project that was getting ready to come out. Okay, got it. And it was, she had her single Hood Rat Shit that we was gaming to come out. And that's right when I came in. And so I needed to make sure that we had a genuine chemistry. I knew that trust had to be developed. So I wanted to be as open and honest with her with the process that I was going to go through to like make sure that we were doing the right things. And I wanted her to trust me because this is her career. Like I value it just as much as she do. I'm not doing this because I want to win. I literally believe in her. And I wanted to make sure that I executed Derek's and Loud Music plan for her to the T. And then they gave me free range. Thankfully, like Derek really empowers us. And he's like, I trust you. So whatever, if you say this is what we're going to do, we're just going to do. Right. And if I don't get it right, I'm accountable. There you go. And so I just I pressed her and I was like, listen, we're going to do this. We had a schedule. She needed a schedule. I got you a schedule, baby. Mm-hmm. And we just we hit some bumps and roads.
That's normal. That's normal.
It takes me a while to open up.
But now she attached.
I'm very much attached.
Hold up.
Where your location? Where you at? Why are you over there?
Literally, I have to turn my location on my phone off. I'll be like,
where you at? Why are you over there? Who house is that?
I am grown. And I be working. I be working. Working.
So hold on. You checking her?
That's what I is. Her and my best friend. Where you at?
I'd be like, SKYRAH. I was like, I manage you. You don't manage my schedule.
Well, I'm just in the bed. We be in the bed recording music.
That's it. So that's kind of how we linked in. And I execute the plans. And I think a lot of people want management, right? But they don't have anything to manage. Number one.
Say it again.
Ooh. Like a lot of people want management,
but don't have
anything to manage.
And so many times people think that managers supposed to make you have
all this stuff going on.
No.
Create something for me to work with.
You should have a buzz or a firecracker going off or something.
You don't walk into Macy's and be like, well, the manager need to make the business. No, the manager runs the business. So be the business so I can run it.
Right.
Yeah. That's so true. I'm just singing the gospel.
But no, it's so right though. It's so right.
And then I feel like artists, speaking from an artist standpoint, I know how we can get. I'm very particular about what I do in every aspect of my life.
Okay, got
I
it.
am a recovering perfectionist.
Okay, you know what I'm saying, shout out to
Okay.
new diagnoses.
Yes, I'm a recovering. It's progress over perfection, guys.
Praise
Right.
God.
But yes, everything has to be done to a T, exactly how I want it, like how I need it to be.
Okay.
Or to me, it just doesn't make sense, or it doesn't. There's no point. There's no point.
But
And I feel like
how did you get to the point where you could be honest about yourself about that though?
Realizing that the music business, the business actually comes first. Unfortunately, artists, we kind of got to get out our own. I know Derek's gonna be like,
say it louder.
Derek gonna be like, I told her that 2 years ago because I was fighting him. I was fighting I was like, I thought you were just gonna add to what I'm dope the way I don't need to do nothing else. What you need me to do on social media? The media need me.
Right.
The social media need me. What you mean I need social media?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like we really have to like dive into like being open to not necessarily changing your art, but like making it make sense for the business too. And I still struggle with it. Like I know I want my videos to look at. I'm more artistic than anything. Like Tyler the Creator.
Right.
Like I love my like really weird visuals and stuff like that. But coming out as a new artist, that doesn't really make sense to a new audience sometimes. And I've had to get told that they're not gonna get it, SKYRAH. You're a new artist. They want to see something they can relate to first. Then you can do your creative first. And I'm like, well, why can't they just get it the first time when I'm trying to do
great.
I'm great the way I am.
They need to understand me.
I'm me.
Now.
Goddamn.
Right.
I'm baby Kanye. Shit.
And I'll be like, I'm gonna call you back in 5 minutes.
Baby,
let you go through that, right?
I don't need the music industry need me.
And I'll be like, I feel you. I'm gonna call you back and make this phone call.
Ain't got shit on me.
But so how does it as an artist? How do you get to that point where you're saying, okay, you know what, man? All right, I'm just gonna listen. Like,
because at some point if you haven't tried it, how do you not know it works? Even if it doesn't work, at least we know that, okay, we can go another direction because nothing is perfect.
Right.
Nobody has the exact formula to how to make it in the music industry. Even as these new influencers that are popping up, there's no like, do this, you go viral. That's literally not how it works. There's no like magic formula to get you to where you're going.
Other than hard work.
Yeah, hard work. And other than consistency, because you're going to fail. Unfortunately, you just gonna fail, and that was one of the hardships that I had to like get out, accept
because you had that Kobe thing. You want to hit 63 every.
I didn't really realize how hard I've been working to get to my dream until I got with Loud. Because anything that I did, anything that failed before, I didn't pay attention to. I just went to the next thing. And then until I got with Loud, I didn't have to book myself. Right. I didn't have to PR myself. I didn't have to get myself on shows. I didn't have like all the stuff I was doing for myself. I was like, oh, I got more time. And I really had to sit with myself like.
So you can be an artist.
I could be an artist, but then I realized, oh shit, I've been doing this a long time. And I never really sat and like mourned any of those things that I went through.
Got it.
So I kind of went through a deep depression a little bit when I first got with them because I didn't have to do any of the hard work anymore, just make music. And I had too much time on my hands to get in my mind. So now I'm on this mental health journey. Of course, everybody is, but like I'm happy being myself. I'm thankful for everything I went through.
Right.
I'm actually pursuing music in a more healthier way now.
Good.
So yeah, you just got to be more open to like letting people in and guide you. Because all my best advice is make sure you're in you and your artistry is in there in some percentage. Now the video may not be 100% what you want.
Right.
But if it's like 30-40% you, let it go. Because there's going to be more videos. There's going to be more shows. It's going to be more photo shoots. If it's not 100% you and they feel like this is what's going to get you to the next level.
Right.
And once you get to that level, you can do what you want.
Right. Once you get to that Beyonce,
I need to get to that level so I can do what I want. I'm going to do some artsy stuff,
Beyonce, you be like, no, that's not going to work.
I am an artist.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's a business. Business comes first.
But
That's a hard pillow.
But see, I think that's so mature of you though, as an artist, to even be able to say, like, look,
it took a minute. It took a minute.
This is that's not what I want. But like you just said, if it's 30%, like damn, roll with roll with that. But you said a key point. There are going to be other videos.
Yeah.
There are going to be other photo shoots because you'll be able to. You know what I'm saying?
And it allows the audience to grow with you too.
Absolutely.
And that's
and
see, this is why I was saying outside sometimes. I think a lot of people fail. Managers fail. I think a lot of managers fail and a lot of artists fail. Because they do want this perfect thing. They think people like myself, we know that's not real. That's not reality.
Because that's all I was shown growing up. They only gave us the finished product.
True.
So now it's like, we want to see how you got to the finished product.
Right.
Like, they never did that before. And if they did, it was like small little documentary clips they'll get here and there of Michael Jackson. Right. But it wouldn't be every day.
It wouldn't be during the time either.
Here you go. Michael Jackson before the stage, on the stage, off the stage. Like,
it was always after they dressed. It was after
this is how he does his hair. What the hell? But they want to see it. They want to see it, and I'm still struggling with that because honestly, I don't like doing my hair, but I don't trust nobody else to do it. So setting up my camera, showing you doing my hair, I'm gonna have an attitude on my face.
And I'd be like, that is not good.
I'll be braiding my hair like this.
And I'll be send me another video.
I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say I love doing my hair. This is step one, guys. Get the hair ready. That's not me. I'm mad I'm doing it because I can't get nobody else to do it. It was so easy
for you that one time when you could just make the decision.
Yeah.
Because whatever it was, like, no, that's fine or whatever. But because, management is looking at
what's working,
what's going to work, right? Or be able to have that. Hey, no, fix your hair right there because it came out that piece right there.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? No, that's good. Yeah. And you made me think about something also. When I would see, especially red carpets, I love red carpets.
Oh, I love a red carpet.
I look at them a little differently now.
Yeah.
Right. So I would always see. I'm going years ago, right? I would look. I said, why didn't they keep messing with their hair? Leave it alone. I didn't understand what they were doing.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. And they were on them too. They were and they were good.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, man, damn, who that little bug she got with it? Just keep that a homegirl or something. Yeah. But I get it.
Yeah.
But that was back. I'm not understanding business, right? That was business going on.
Because somebody made that dress. Somebody did that.
Them cameras doing that. And someone will get paid for the awkward shot.
But not just that, it's like just like what she just said. The other part of that is you are the business, you are the brand.
Right.
So the hair company that you use,
right?
Like they want to make sure they get that shot out because that's a business. They depend on you to get a check too. The person who style you, like I want my credit too for it. At the end of the day, it's like you gonna help me make more money so that we have more money to spend.
Oh, who styled her?
Like
bam.
Who made the dress?
Who made the dress?
Right.
Like all of those. You are a business. You carry those brands, so it's important that the package.
Right.
You are your walking business card. I tell people that all the time. Like, what's the best advice? Yeah, when you walk into a room, people should know you an artist. They shouldn't ask who you are.
Say it again. Say that one more time. Say it to the camera.
At the press junket, they knew who. They knew I was an artist if they didn't know who I was.
But some people, we didn't know who they were. Thought they were just helping people carry the tables.
You come in looking like a worker. They gonna
you can't take. Oh no, man, I gotta.
We don't even let our artists take pictures for each other. I'd be like, I'm like, no, don't do that.
You gotta look like
who you are.
Who you want to be.
And I get it too. And not a lot of people. And I learned this over time, where like people reach out and want to come on the show, right? And cause the list is long. Shout out to the list.
Shout out to the list.
The list is long.
Let me tell you something.
I can show y'all how long the damn list.
I don't know, but we skipped that thing.
Oh yeah.
We skipped that thing.
But
high five.
But if it's people that I want to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring them in. That's why I never tell nobody a date. I never say a date ever.
You didn't.
I never do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's for a reason, and I do that because it's so many people. And then, but I'm taking time to look at things like, and then it's timing also. Absolutely. If they have something coming up, like I wanted you to come now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that even when we were jogging the dates, right? I said, no, you never gave me a date. Now screenshots, just said, no, you never stayed this right here. Then opening, I didn't say nothing.
No, you didn't.
But I was hoping, I hope she said this.
Well, I was
hoping she did, and you said it. I was like,
I had already planned in my mind. I was like, we getting in there before we get to that 97.9 the box thing.
And that's what
it's strategic.
to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's smart. That's what you have to do. But a lot of people don't understand it that way.
They're just trying to get footage.
They're trying to get some
of
footage
what, baby?
or something.
What you got going on?
Right.
Around that footage.
But then it's the different type of footage, right?
Yeah.
Because this, no matter what, this is gonna be a different type of footage.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be more of a. It won't be like any other ones.
Because
the other one's gonna be like, I'm so scared. So yeah, oh yeah, no,
one of them knew my damn tweets, was reading my damn tweets back to me. I said, God damn, don't nobody be on my Twitter.
You talking about what's his name?
Yeah, but he was sweet though.
That was one of our better podcasts.
Yeah,
and it was one like early
on
last
podcast
year.
Though?
It's not. This is the case.
It was one of the best. But he really dug deep. I was prepared for the regular questions. Why is your name SKYRAH? What made you do music? No shade, but that's just the normal questions, and so that's what I was prepared to do. And he was just diving deep. He knew I was in a group before I did. I said, "What? I was in the what? I sure wasn't." I said, "Well, hell, damn. All right, we're gonna talk about it."
But see, the reason why I don't do that, regardless of everything be the person based, is because suppose you were in a group, right? So suppose just 3 days ago or a week ago, y'all just had a crazy fallout. And I asked you, so you was in this group, so and so, right? You might even know that I might know something, right? They're like, why is he asking me that question? You know what I'm saying? You trying to see what I'm gonna say? You get what I'm saying? So, and that's why some people they don't like to do certain shows because they know people they trying to throw one over here, they're trying to do this. And I don't think that's fair because if somebody did them like that,
it would be you'd be opposed
to it.
Yeah. But this setting right here is totally different. I told him when he came up, I was like, listen, you can relax, you can be yourself, you ain't gotta act like I'm not giving you no rules. I was like, you don't have to do all that today. I'm like, you released Beyonce, Kanye, Janet,
all the gays.
Like, listen, go ahead and put them out there.
The its and gays and all that stuff like that.
I just feel like you gotta feel like you great. You know what I'm saying? I've always been different. I've always stood out from the crowd before I've been writing songs since forever, but before I even stepped on stage, I always looked like somebody.
So what is your go-to Beyonce song when you had to throw a lyric out on somebody? What was the song that you said you studied?
Can't even listen. My mind is so terrible. I have like the worst memory. But what is that song?
She know the moves. If she don't know the song, she know the choreography. Like you know what I'm saying?
Was it? No, it's my favorite song. I
Freakum Dress.
Love you so deeply. I will be the one to kiss you at night.
And I'm a Beyonce fan.
End of time.
End of time. Okay.
I'm sorry, but like it's on her album. Okay, album 4 is my favorite Beyonce album. That's just because that's with her first album when she fired her daddy.
Okay.
So that was her first album of her just doing
the release
just
album.
being herself, and she was like, I want to sing. So on every record, even if it was a dance record, she was singing her ass off. And it wasn't like her best album, but I feel like sales wise,
right.
But I feel like it was her best album, like spirit wise, because she was free to be herself. And then from that album on, she
was killing it.
Crazy
soared, like releasing.
Well, sometimes you got to go out there and just shoot them from the locker room, from the parking lot. Just shoot them. I'm free. I'm just shooting everything right now. I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying, after this one right here. So I got it on that piece right there.
I love maybe. Come on, B. Let's do a little sign.
It's coming. No, it's coming.
Thank you, girl.
I feel it. It's coming.
We can do some harmonies together.
That's gonna come.
Listen.
All right, so
my dream.
How was the press junket for you?
It was phenomenal.
Real talk. How was it?
I felt
even
like
though you ducked me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for ducking 5 cash.
We were standing in line for an hour.
I had to put people in place to stand in line.
People was giving full concerts.
The red chairs was sticking out, wasn't it?
They was giving.
Was the red chair sticking out over there?
The whole setup.
It was sticking out.
Listen.
Come on,
they had lights
I killed it,
and fire behind each artist.
He brought them calls out. Everything.
Come on now, you better stop playing.
They had music cues.
Come on now.
They had lights. It was giving concerts, honey.
That's what we're doing. That's what. But you know the concept behind that. I'm gonna do the same thing in Atlanta, but it's gonna be like bigger though.
Bigger and better. Let's go.
Oh yeah, listen, Atlanta gonna be.
You gonna have a time limit on each?
Yeah.
Come on,
that I am. It's one song.
Please, because I'm talking about it was a record. I heard the whole EP. I was like, I was like, my homegirl LC, I brought in. I was like, hey, can you stand in line for them right here? I ain't got to move them around. We can't even get this.
No, I know what I'm gonna do now. So now, like I did the second day, I'm gonna do it like that. One day they'll sit down. So when they come in, you know what I'm saying. So what it was, I let them sing first. And the reason why I went to the singing part was this right here. Everybody wasn't going to get a chance to get on stage.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
And so this is why I did that. I wanted people, people travel from different places.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And they were only just going to sit and talk to somebody. And then when they talk to people, not every one of those tables were going to do something with it.
Yeah.
They were just going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So my thing was, these are artists, man. So that means they sing.
No,
that means they rap or whatever it is. So I don't give them an opportunity. Hey, go ahead. Here goes stage. You know what I'm saying? First day they were doing it sitting down.
Especially if you don't perform a lot, that is good experience.
There you go.
And exposure.
And some people,
for you.
Yeah, some people I understand why they didn't though. You know what I'm saying? Some people didn't know the words.
So their own song.
Listen, that very much could be me.
And it could have been nerve, but it could have been nerve.
Listen, I don't.
They never performed
y'all.
And
see, forgetting everything.
But the thing with a performance is a lot of people, and I'm gonna say this, that I know a lot of artists that they write the song, record the song, and they never they never rehearse. They get on a show and they go about, well, I recorded this, so I know how to do this. When you hit that stage, it's a different thing.
Different.
We rehearse. We rehearse before almost every show, and she, and not just her, but other artists too. But it's like for her, you'd be like, she's doing the same one. No, I even started switching it up because she was getting too comfortable in her set. So that's why I changed the songs around and do that kind of stuff now, because we've been doing that already.
It's automatic. Motown used to do that.
Honestly, like performing is so even like I said, even before I even got on stage, my mom would be like, "Do that song." Do that, how that is.
Right.
Do that dance, do that song, girl. Sing your song. And so I've been performing since I was 4.
Right.
Like, you nervous? I'm always nervous because like, it's more so like, I just don't want to mess up type nervous. I just want to give the best show because I don't want people who came out and even if they didn't spend money, this is their time.
Right.
This is time they cannot get back.
Ever.
I've seen on Twitter like, "Ooh, I wish I never went to that concert." She was asking me, I don't sing. This your song, you sing. Like, I want people to have a really good experience. I'm just like, I hope I can give the best show. That's the only reason why I'm nervous. But performing is automatic because I've studied and did the routines. I even learned to remember the time dance. I learned everything.
You mess with Mike on this?
Yes, I did it for a show. It's still
hold
on
up
YouTube.
now, hold on.
So
now you don't the damn flag on the plate. I bring the flag out every once in a while. Now. You can't just say you mess with Mike now.
I'm saying I did all of that.
Mike is my boy.
So I can learn how to mechanically breathe on stage and how to come in and not sound like you're out of breath, even if you are.
Now,
like,
see,
it's really a talent.
That's
like
the key right there.
It's something that you have to learn. So I don't really have to go as hard with the conditioning because I've done it for so many years.
Right.
So I can like rest a little bit on it and then come, all right, the week of the show, all right, I'm going to do it on Monday. I don't have to do it for the whole month. Before, I would have a show at the end of the month.
Right.
The first of the month until that show, I would do vocal conditioning every day. So you want 8 hours.
You one of those people, you can do your course and your song. You one of those people?
Yeah.
I'm talking right there. So we need more of them.
Moving.
No, we need more of them.
And moving at the same time.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We need more of them because a lot of people can't do that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A lot of people
gonna get a show and you come see us.
You're not going to get no course.
A whole show.
You might get some word
Don't
in
stand behind
the
me.
group. There you go with that mic. Point that mic at me. I don't have time for none of your song. Be like Mary J. Now, Mary, I love Mary now.
Oh, man.
I love Mary.
Auntie
Let me tell you, when Mary sings, Mary just makes you. She makes you just look at her. You ever seen her? You ever seen her live?
No. That was my very first concert that I ever got to go to. 102. Ooh. My god sister, her dad used to work at 102, and she got tickets, and I was 11 years old. We got to go see her, and that was my very first concert. My
goodness, Mary boy.
I will never forget. It was a Bad Boy concert, and she was on it. I got to see Usher, who I was in love with at the time. Like, it was just the
Usher can sing live too.
Oh yeah,
don't play Usher.
Really sing.
Usher can sing
and move. That's what I'm saying. It's like
and be moving.
Those are the people who you want to go see
and sound like he sings his songs.
Yes, he sounds like his records.
And so that's so with you sound like your song.
Yeah,
you sound like your song. Ain't all that sprinkle on it.
We ain't doing a whole bunch of
you know all that sprinkle.
I do not like a perfect sounding record. I like the real voice.
Say it again.
And I know that's
you've been hanging out
from
with Barry Gordy now.
Coming from like
we ain't got time for no damn perfect song.
But like one of the things, studying all of that, the older music and the people that came before me, them records weren't mixed down to a T.
No.
Some of them notes was off, but that feeling was there.
Come on now.
That
say it again.
Feeling
say it
was
again.
There.
And that's what music is. Music
Yeah.
is feeling.
Absolutely.
That's why people love to go see live music.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because now I can play you on my
That's the
car.
point of it. Live music.
Yeah,
People
it's a different
listen.
experience.
This is one thing that doesn't happen at live music places, right? There's no fighting. Those things don't jump off at live music places.
No, you're right.
Mhm.
Because one, it's the energy that drew you into it first. You get what I'm saying? So you're going in there for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you gotta be careful what you speak in your words because one, it does draw and manifest itself.
Mhm.
What happens is, you know, and that's why I lived in Austin, you know what I'm saying, for a year. When I first
Okay.
retired from the military. That's why I stayed at first because I wanted to stay in the three separate parts of Texas to figure out where I wanted to live at.
Okay.
So I was in Austin first, right?
We sorry that you stayed there first.
No, it was
Ooh,
good
no,
though.
just
It
playing.
was good. Why? Because I love live music.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere I've
Live
ever
music
lived,
Every corner.
everywhere I've ever
Mhm.
lived, I always knew where to go to watch live music because I love it so much.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And the fact that I can just go to different places, you know what I'm saying? Like you, I like all music.
Mhm.
I'm a country boy from North Carolina, right? You know what I'm saying? So I can listen to anything.
Mhm.
Country, I don't
As
care.
long as it's good.
If it's live music,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. You can be able to him piccolo. I don't care.
Man.
If it's live music,
And that
it
feeling is
moves
there.
you. If you understand the theory of music, if you understand the art of music, you get what I'm saying? You will catch whatever it is. Hell,
Absolutely.
we used to do this on the bus, and everybody be
At
rocking.
the
I was
lunch
like,
table,
"Oh,
baby.
come on, right?"
At that
And we
lunch
talking all you
table.
had was a table or a bus or a top or something, and everybody feel it. They
It
felt it. They
moves you.
felt it,
Yeah.
right? It moves you. It's kind of like, you know, even like this right here. You see what happened? You see what happened immediately,
Yeah.
right? Because what it does, it pulls us. It pulls us. Yes, go, Cesar. I'm sorry, maybe they called back.
I was like, it's the heartbeat.
It is.
Yeah, it's the heartbeat.
It is. And the thing about it, like you said, it's like the heartbeat, right? So the one thing we have to do, a doctor or anybody, or if we walk on somebody that's unconscious, we
We
have
are
to be
doctors.
quiet. We have to be quiet to listen or feel
Yeah.
the heartbeat, right?
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are doctors for the emotions,
There you go.
for the spirit.
You
We are
know,
doctors.
and so when it's off, I'm sorry, I got it. I know you're saying people have off days or whatever. I got
Yeah,
it.
people have off days.
So
You
when
gotta
it's
remember we're
off
human,
though,
too.
and we were, but when it's off, and if we came to hear on,
Mm-hmm.
you get what I'm
That
saying? So
energy
somebody
shows.
has to figure it out and be like, you know what, I'm off. So I don't want them to have to forgive me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm off.
And rehearse. Because you could tell that wasn't going on.
Yeah. And I ain't even trying to pick on that right there. I'm just saying people in itself.
Yeah.
Like people know when they cancel shows. Like when Mary J know I can't do it tonight.
Yeah.
Guess what? The show canceled because why go up there and be
Mhm.
where you
Yeah.
can't do it? See, that's what a professional is gonna do. Sure,
Mhm.
people are not gonna understand it. They're mad because oh man, I bought the tickets, whatever. But
Yeah.
I think I would rather take the canceled show
Yeah.
I
because of
agree.
that than go out there and be off. And
Give
then
you
now
something
you're
I'm
talking
not
about
happy
that.
about.
Unless you
forever.
like Whitney, because her office way better than everybody else's on. I saw one
Yeah, but
concert where she
she's just
had
different anyway, though.
the flu or something,
Yeah,
and she still sung it down,
Yeah,
honey.
but she
It was just
different, though.
hoarse.
That's a
Like, how
that
did
was a
she do
songbird.
that?
That's a Michael
That was a
Jordan.
songbird right
That's like
there.
Michael
How
Jordan
did
with the
she
flu.
do
Yeah.
that? I mean, she
Right.
on Whitney.
You know.
I can't even do
So,
it.
so now from a manager aspect, right? When there's all, and I'm not trying to get into the dynamics of y'all.
Yeah.
This is just manager artist relationship.
we both crazy. Listen, I'm an Aries. My moon
Oh,
is
yeah, you
Gemini.
crazy as hell.
My rising is Leo. She is a Leo. Her moon is Gemini. Her rising is Aries. So.
Leo
And Derek is a Gemini.
Leo
And
be
Derek
killing
is a
people.
Gemini.
Yeah, all over. Oh Lord, water
We over
sign.
there taking care of business.
Come on now.
I love Gemini.
So as far as that dynamic between, because there's things where business has to go, there's things where artists have to, or they don't have to. They're feeling like I just don't have it.
Too.
I don't have it. But from a business side, they'd be like, no, we gotta have it right now.
Yeah.
So is that tough on artists, managers, not particularly y'all, but just from what you've seen?
I'll say this. I think that it is, but when you have a relationship, because
Okay.
see, the thing is that we do business, but I check on her. Like
Mm.
I'm not just calling her, hey, we got XYZ to do, because
Okay.
it's not just a check for me.
Right.
I'm invested.
Okay, got it.
And so I think that when you have that type of dynamic,
Mhm.
then it makes it easier, because if I'm gonna be honest, this week she didn't necessarily feel her best. Like her sinus was acting up, like she was tired. We've had 2 shows already back to back. She got another show tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, I seen the thing. Manager
Yeah.
post everything
I
back.
had no
make
voice
sure.
2 days ago.
Oh, for real?
No voice.
So
because of the show we had. And I'll be honest, like she was like, "Can we reschedule this today?"
I understand.
And I was like,
I'm glad you did. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Shout out. Hell no, don't even know on 5K.
Well, I'm glad to have a voice, but that was just because I'm
Right.
like, I don't know if I have a voice, and I know I have to perform tomorrow.
Right.
And so,
and I just sit there and I was like, okay, so you off Monday? Just go ahead and rest the whole day. When you get home, drink your lemon water. We're good. I'm like, we'll be good. And so she got up. She's like, no, I'm good. It's like, so it's about having that conversation. That obviously, like, there's times like she's had her ankle messed up because she works out so hard and she's so crazy. We have a show, and I'm like, Skyra, I need you to take it easy because she will jump off the stage if we allow her to crowd surf.
I would love to crowd surf. I need everybody to come to my show so I can crowd surf.
Baby, I'm like, okay, Skyra, I need you to just tone it down this time.
Help
I don't
me
need
live
you
out
hurt
my
yourself.
dream.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to look for that post you did because I'm trying to pull your schedule up.
Oh, it's on. If you're on my page, it's at the top of my page. I pinned it.
Of crowd surfing, I sure would appreciate it if everybody came and threw their hands up at my show so I could crowd surf at 979. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
It's this one. Oh, that's the. Oh no, that's
I'm on the wrong page.
Yeah, that's my business page.
Okay.
That's where I do my styling and creative directing. They be on that one. That's what that page is. Y'all can follow that one too. The THE_MYOSH.
I thought that was your business one.
It is. That's the page you went to.
Okay, the other one is your personal one.
Well, it's really not personal. It's your page.
You got 15 of them.
It's your page.
Girl, I can't
mine.
Keep up with 15. She got 15 pages. I said, Lord, how many Myoshis are there in this world?
It's only one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's only one.
So let me see what she got going on.
We just did Ricky Ross.
Hold on. Hey.
We did the recap. I still need to do my recap video. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I need to do my recap video for that one.
Yeah, we waiting on it.
I know, guys. I'm coming.
Yeah, I did see you make it post, so you got to
do my recap.
Yes. Right there now. You know what I'm saying? We got to have the recap.
You ain't even following me. Shame on you.
Okay, Denzel said, I'm here for the crowd surf. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Denzel.
Yes, Denzel. I need to crowd surf, guys.
Hey, listen to the schedule right here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is basically what she sent me. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to figure out a date, right? 18th, she did Rich Forever. How was that to you?
Rick Ross.
How was
fucking amazing.
Was it okay? Okay. Why was it amazing? Tell me why.
I needed fireworks.
Come on now.
I was a little nervous for the show.
Hold up now, not you.
You
just hell no. Flag on the play.
I know.
Right there. Flag on the play.
Like, this is a big artist I'm opening for.
Okay.
And I just wanted to really move the crowd.
Okay, but he had the right person opening
up.
up.
Girl, so I gotta represent for the women out there.
Nothing but guys out there. Powwow. You had everybody.
So you open. Boom.
I feel like they came to see guys, and I'm like, this girl that pop up like, hey y'all come to
right.
And I'm used to being the odd one out, but I don't know. I just kind of got to me a little bit that day.
Like,
but how was that experience?
I'm more embraced that I'm an only girl. They always like treat me like their little sister, make sure I'm good and all that.
I'm talking about the crowd. How was the crowd?
But the crowd, they was rocking with me.
Okay,
I actually brought people to the stage. That was amazing. That's always been a gift of mine, though. So God gave me this gift of like bringing or drawing a crowd, and I've always been able.
Well, really need some crowd. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I bring them in there for you. Look, Derek, no, I can get the people to come through there now. I'm telling you, that's what I do. Okay, so the 25th, you had you had party at party, CCTX. So how was that? Talk to me about that.
It was amazing. That was during Pride weekend.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, the crowd was amazing. I rocked out. All the women that performed rocked out too. So it was really good.
Man, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we did that thing.
Okay, then you had this big thing right here the day. You know what I'm saying? You better stop playing. You mess around, came up with the 5Cast and did your thing right here. You know what I'm saying? We'll recap that here in a minute, whatever. Okay, then I see something. June 28th, we got Me Versus Me. That's tomorrow. Talk to me about that. What's Me Versus Me? Talk to me.
Versus Me showcase that DJ Michelle is doing along with some other dope female DJs. I think Shantae is one of them. Is D Baby one of them?
I believe
DJ
so.
D Baby one of them.
It's a women. So she does a women empowerment once a month. Last one she did when Yo-Yo came down and she was the host of it. So
I did see Yo-Yo eyes come through here. I didn't get a chance to see it now. She don't look at me with them eyes.
Tomorrow. You never know who you see.
But Yo-Yo, I'm talking about Yo-Yo though. She looked at me with them eyes before back in I don't know what year it was, but we looked at each other. That's what we did. We called them. I called them more pretty eyes. She got now. She got some funny eyes.
Man, she's a beautiful person, has beautiful
I
spirit.
know, right?
So that's what that is. It's me versus me. It's a women empowerment. It's at 5115. It's going down Tuesday. We'll be there at 8:00.
Okay, you said 5150 or 5015?
50-15. There you go.
Okay, then. So let's get the name right. I don't have people.
No, my bad. My
bad. 51.
15. 5115.
Okay, I see you heading out to the vegan vibes.
Vegan
now.
Vibes Festival
Okay,
on Sunday.
how'd you jump on that now? Well, we know how you jumped on it. But how you jump on?
She that hustling.
One of my Yoshi projects.
This is my second year doing it, so this is honestly an honor and a blessing. I loved the first year. I got a really good response. Some women came up to me and said, I feel like you saw me, like you see me. And that literally almost brought me to tears. My Yoshi had to be like, don't cry, get it together. We gotta take pictures.
Because we taking pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she was like, I felt so seen through your music. And like I tell you, music is spiritual. You gotta watch what's I'm not down in party music. I write party music too.
Right.
Took me a minute to get there because I was very serious about music. Like Lauryn Hill is the reason why I started writing. Her Unplugged album was why I started writing. Right. And my music sounded just like her Unplugged. And so, but I was like, I like to dance around and have fun and give shows. So I was like, I like to write like Lauryn Hill, but perform like Beyonce. I don't know how to put those two together. So, but anyways, yeah, I had a really good time last year. So.
Okay, so then somebody heading out here on the damn 7, you get on the 10, and you going out here to New Orleans. Now, what you doing down there? What you doing down there in the NO? What you doing down there?
There's a music conference that Loud Music is invited to.
Okay.
I think Derek McKinney's on the panel.
Okay,
and all of the loud artists are performing.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, boy. Okay, then on the 9th, you're gonna turn around. You coming back to the H because 97.9, the box has got something jumping off now. What's that right there for the H? For the H, talk to me about for the H. What does that mean to you? I'm
gonna be so fly, so fly.
But we know you're gonna be rocking that purple.
Anyway,
oh yeah.
But yes, July 9th. I am blessed.
Is your girl? Your girl gonna make your outfit?
Yes, Chastity Sorrell is making my outfit
right now. I throw that plug in there. Shameless plug. I'll plug her because you ain't plugging enough for me.
Gonna be fine
9 years, you got to plug her.
Fine as wine. She all over my social media.
Okay, tell her I say what's up.
I just be like, let me see how much sparkle we got, so I can see.
I love a sparkle, honey.
So for the H, I mean, who gonna be there? It's gonna be everybody, right?
Ludacris is headlining with Jacquees. I love Luda, so I love.
You know how smooth Luda is. Luda flying. He got a plane now.
His rap patterns are so underrated.
He came to when I was in R, I was at the Sergeant Major Academy in El Paso. You was out there, wasn't you? You ever been in El Paso?
No.
You need to go, especially the name Bliss. You need to go down to Fort Bliss.
Hey,
shout out that 10%. Don't worry about it. But
10%. Don't worry about it.
But anyway, the way Ludacris moves, he moves so like one thing I love the relationship between him and Shaka, his manager. Yeah. Like there is no team like these two. You know, these two, they don't even have paperwork amongst themselves. They have no paperwork.
That's rare these days. You got to be.
But you got to remember that's back in the days though.
Absolutely.
It's all for back when he was on radio before radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. But that's just the dynamics of their relationship. They have that type of relationship. Yeah. But anyway, the way Luda moves is so amazing. So this dude literally, there was a fest. They had a lot of fests down in Fort Bliss. You can check out there. There's a lot of fests. And then somebody else gonna put y'all in the game too. But he literally flew in because we knew where the private airport is. He flew in on a jet. You know what I'm saying? And this is some time ago. Flew in, drove right up to him. He drove right to the thing. Did his thing because he's about that business now. He did his show. He did a very good show. You know what I'm saying? When he was done, you know what he did? Got better than that car and went back to that daggone jet.
Yeah.
Because he had to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right? But I like the way he handles business. His business, he's never been one of the people from what I've seen be playing around and we don't. Dude seemed like he's been always about business, man.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah, he was very different from the start.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess he understood the game, being in radio and stuff like that. So he understand all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So he's really, he was always really focused. So it was just, I'm sorry to go off on a tangent with Ludacris, but I just think he's amazing. That's an amazing guy.
Any stories I can hear about game changers, I want to hear.
He's an amazing guy. You know what I'm saying? So you got Ludacris headlining. Who else gonna be on there?
So me, SKYRAH,
We
BLISS,
already know.
Jackson,
We already know.
Kanye,
Live music takeover.
You know what I'm saying? Cody
Sky
Blake,
Yeezy's in the building.
Cody Blake, Tim
Tim said no
Ned,
about that.
Fat
What was that?
Pimp.
That's Sky
They
Yeezy.
are Auto Ratchet. Tim Ned and Fat Pimp.
Yeah,
are
okay,
Auto Ratchet.
yeah.
Cody,
Thank you, Lane.
Day Chose, Monorail, and some other dope people. Child, everybody
Okay.
gonna be on that thing.
Okay, but we gonna see you.
Hey,
I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
That purple girl is
Firecast gonna be out there.
baby.
So when you see Firecast over there, you gonna know what, because I'm gonna have an air conditioned open area. You know how people be had their little thing? I'm the only one that have AC.
Listen, we're gonna come over and check you
air
out.
swamp cooler. You know what I'm saying? So we keeping it cool. So everybody gonna come over there anyway because you're gonna be keeping it cool.
That's
over
how
there,
it is
outside.
Nah, music hall inside. He just saying when they had a pre-show and all that kind of stuff set up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Listen, you want to find me? Look for the chairs. You know
it's a show you're not gonna want to miss. We putting together something special for y'all.
I'm not gonna want to miss that one. Let me
okay,
tell you.
then on the 10th, the next day, got past the auxiliary concert series. What's up with that right there now?
They actually changed the date. They just sent me the flyer today, and so they changed it from the 10th to the 24th, and they're gonna push those shows back.
Okay, well, what happened to Wet and Wild then? We got Wet and Wild on that day now. We got to talk to somebody now. We got to do Wet and Wild.
Listen.
We doing Wet and Wild now.
We got to do Wet and Wild.
Wet and Wild.
Somebody got to get Wet and Wild.
It's too hot. We need Wet and Wild.
We can do 2 shows in a day.
Okay,
we got to take care of business. We got to take care of business.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
We're not gonna miss that.
Okay, then all right. Then August, we know some stuff gonna fall in here in between now and then
for
though.
Sure.
Because you got, you know what I'm saying, the kill over here. But we got
shout out to Derek McKinney though, because he is the plug.
Come on now.
I'm the plug, he the socket. Let me lock into it. Let's get it done.
You know what I'm saying? The outlet. Okay. So we got on the 21st, we hitting Austin. What we doing out there?
Right now, so it's gonna be actually the same promoter that's doing Wet and Wild. So we got another event going on out there. I'm just waiting on the actual location.
Right.
But the date is set and paid for.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the key right there. Pay for.
Deposit.
That's it. Shout out to the damn deposits. We got time for it. Listen, deposits ain't right. We don't move.
Listen.
My rider is on point. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know. I don't know what's going on right now. You act like you look at me like I said something that I shouldn't have been saying right there. Now.
That's
you don't try to act like I don't know some stuff. Shit, you playing around the wrong person now. Okay. Then we got something. Okay, no, that ain't no date on that, but it don't matter. That was just talking about the label. I'm reading down the line right there. You know. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna have. I might have a G5 fest.
Come on.
Don't say come on like I'm joking.
I'm not
as long as SKYRAH BLISS
you know
is the headliner.
You know, I gotta check that rider though. That rider might be too heavy for me.
Headliner.
Come on.
Listen,
come on.
Yeah.
G5 got it.
Listen,
you seen them cars parked outside?
Listen, that junk stuff out there. Nothing work. Hey, I'm gonna say this right here, and this is just real. Like you cool shit. Though.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I'm
saying? You so sweet.
No, real. Because, and I can, how can I say it? So many people, and I'm around a lot of people, right? I'm around a lot of people who probably would be considered big time, or people see it as that right there, and they are so normal.
I just try to tell
they're
people
they are so normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and when I say normal, no, I give them respect for it. I mean, they work for everything they got.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's even like today, even when like I'm using an example, like David Banner was here today, right? And dude just, he's Mississippi.
Yeah,
he's Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? He knows who he is.
He's been there for a couple of days. He been sitting in Houston.
He knows who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he knows who he is, he don't have to be all this extra thing because he knows who he is.
Really
right?
Don't.
And so when you see that and it confirms, and then of course, Bun, he's who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But then he knows who he is. Right? So he don't have to do anything extra because he knows who he is.
Yeah, he's just who he is.
Right. And to watch so many people be these other things, they haven't even got
kind of like don't understand that yet. I feel like once they reach a certain level and they meet these people, they'll be like,
right,
they not what I expected. Oh, maybe I don't have to do all that. I mean, me in general, I've always been extra and dramatic.
Right.
But that's just because I'm silly. But outside of that, I've never felt like I was better than anyone. Like just because someone's light shines brighter than yours that day does not make your light more important.
Exactly.
Everybody's light is just as important.
Right.
So I don't know. I've always been a heavy advocate of respecting people no matter what they do. Like if they're the janitor or the CEO, they get the same respect.
Thing.
And I If I see disrespect in front of me, I'm gonna say something now, because that's a human. That's someone's son. That's someone's daughter. That's someone's cousin.
Right.
Like maybe they needed to be uplifted that day, and you just said something that could probably be their last straw. And like, do you want that on your heart? You know what I'm saying? Like respecting people. Respect is free, and it goes a long way. Love is free, and it goes a long way.
I think I saw one of your posts the other day. I don't know which event you was at, but it was a kid that kind of came up by the stage. Do you remember that?
The press junket?
I don't. It was out. It was like somewhere. It was outside, and a kid that came up to you. I guess you signed something for him.
Yeah. No, he was holding the fan, and I was trying to take it from him, and he was like just.
He wanted to hold it for you.
He wanted to hold it for
like,
me.
Yeah. I didn't know the whole thing that went with that, but I saw what happened. You get what I'm saying?
I was just trying to hold it for him.
I thought it was a great moment.
Yeah, it was.
It was a great interactive moment. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna like that show. Like we've had a lot of shows. Me and her have been working together for a little bit over a year now.
Okay.
And so we've had a lot of shows with Loud. And I don't know what it was about. And this was the first time that I think outside of the Loud Fest that our whole team performed, like the whole local team of Loud Music performed, and it was just some magic. Like, I mean, I think we all, like, you know how you work so hard, like everybody, like all the executives we there, like we work so hard to get to, you be like, most people may not be like, oh, you made it or you didn't make it. It wasn't even about that. Like, I mean, the energy in the room, we was just like, wow. Like watching her transform and then watching Cody come up and do his thing and then watching Auto Ratchet, like it was just crazy.
Right.
And to be able to witness it and know all the work that we all put into it, it was like, we all was like, ooh, like this is what it's for.
What it's for, yeah.
Because at every level, like as a manager, sometimes, and not just as a manager, but just being in the business, it's like, man, we work so hard, and you want to do people. Like, I don't need you to know what I'm doing, but do you recognize all the hard work that goes into this? Like, I want to be on shows, but do you know how many phone calls and how many emails?
Let me tell you, because I used to make them.
Like, I mean,
it ain't easy.
I'm up at
back and forth to constantly make it happen.
I'm up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Derek up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Beat like Bradley, we all up all night. Like me and Bradley, we go to bed like at 12 or 1 o'clock. We be on the phone about 4 o'clock in the morning. We don't get sleep. Like people say that we literally don't. Like we eat. Like we are literally invested.
Yeah.
And so it takes that. And it takes a team. Like we operate as a family. If I can't be somewhere with SKYRAH, Bradley showing up or Derek showing up. It's like, and vice versa. It's like, so, I mean, obviously if you're doing it by yourself, like she said earlier, kudos. It's like, but get you a solid foundation, because it's really important to have people who are equally invested and not just in the money aspect
Keyword
of it.
Equally invested, not just in
like,
it for themselves.
What does equally invested mean from you? And I want to hear what it means from you. So what does it mean when you say equally invested?
When I think of equally invested, Mayoshi says this a lot. I might take words from her, but like knowing your role, knowing the role that you play, and not Mayoshi coming to manage me, but she low key want to be an artist, so she's doing this low key for her, but saying this for me. That's not equally invested. If you want to be an artist, go ahead and be that. Get your team. If you want to be a manager, go ahead and be that and manage or do things what you want to do outside of that, but don't do it because you want to be in that person's space. You know what I mean? So that's what
okay, Mayoshi.
Equally invested to me is one, like she just said, knowing your role. And it's the fact that if I'm working hard for you, you working hard for me.
Yeah.
We all know that this is like, obviously like this is about SKYRAH in this moment, but this is about Loud Music at this moment.
Yeah. It's not
and it's like when Derek McKinney steps in the scene, this is about Derek, but this is about Loud. It's like when I step in here, this is about me, but it's about Loud. Like we all there's no hidden agendas. We're a tight-knit group. It's like, and at the end of the day, we all know that we all got each other back. And so it's literally like, if I'm putting all this work in, I don't want to hear you complaining about you tired. Like, I know you tired, I'm tired too. Okay. But we got, you see that goal? That's the goal. Yeah. So we all got to put in whatever it takes to get there, because that's the goal. So that's what it is to me.
So don't never think one person is doing more.
Not one person is outdoing, and if that person is outdoing you, then get up to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, work hard. One thing about Loud Music is all of us work extremely hard and mad hours. Like Tim, you can text him at 4 a.m. He up making a beat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He just sent me a new show mix.
Like we're never not working. Right. And I just got my computer back, so I'm really struggling not to record with my voice sounding like how
I was like, hey, we got shows. Just right.
I like I will sit at my computer for 12 hours straight and not eat or drink anything, just working on music because I love it so much. It's literally, I feel free.
That's what you do.
I feel free. And I purposely took, when my computer went out, like I think a couple months ago, I purposely waited to get a computer because I was like, I need to really make sure I'm taking care of myself outside of music as well. So when I get this computer back, I'm doing it in a healthier manner. I'm able to like not be so hard on myself and not put so much pressure on myself.
Okay. So when moving around as an artist, right, and manage a combo, so is moving around in Houston a little different than moving around when you're going to like New Orleans or you're going to out of state? I mean, so from an artist perspective, like you're pretty much locked down, right?
In Houston, I mean,
you know, or when you go out of town, because you got to stay in a hotel, you got to stay. You can't go nowhere. Hey, I go for you. You got to sit here. I mean, does it ever feel like artists feel like they like, damn, I can't do nothing. I can't just go to the mall when I want to go to the mall.
I don't.
Does that?
We haven't really reached that point yet.
I think
not really.
we come prepared. Number one, so it's like I think before we get out of town, everybody's clothes is already in the car. They are bagged up.
Right.
They are bagged up. They are there. It's like, but now if we need something and we want to go get food, like we're free, but we know, like, hey, I need you back at XYZ time.
Okay, got
and then you're not moving around by yourself. You got somebody with you. Like you need to go like this.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, but we move like that here too. Like, I mean, I'm gonna keep Obama with me. They already know.
All right.
That's that thing.
Oh, and what I'm saying, I'm not saying from like a threat standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm just saying as far as like, so like, but he can't just go when he goes somewhere. People know he can't just go. He kind of confined to the hotel, or if Snoop goes somewhere, Snoop just can't. I'm gonna go walk down the street. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. Even if you're not like on Bun B's and Snoop Dogg and Beyonce's level, whatever,
right?
Coming up as an artist, people recognize me even without my hair. So if I'm going out, even just to the grocery store, like people know me at the she gonna be a star one day. I'm looking head to the side, just looking crazy, crust in my eyes one time. And I said, I cannot keep doing this. Like I'm always gonna be SKYRAH BLISS to everybody else, no matter like what I look like. So in that aspect, I'm not saying you gotta have hair and makeup and nails and all that 24/7, but you just gotta know that people will recognize you and you are your walking business card. So even if I'm just coming from the gym looking sweaty, I'm most likely gonna have purple on. I'm gonna try to have purple on if my hair ain't purple because they gonna recognize that's SKYRAH BLISS. Even if I don't have purple on, that's SKYRAH BLISS.
But also in other perspective is you know how to carry yourself when you're out in public because you represent a brand.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the biggest thing. It's like they know when they go out and they doing their club runs or DJ runs, like or just out to eat, stuff like that. Like we're not rude anyway. But if there was a situation that was going to pop off or do something crazy, you know that, hey, you got to think twice because this doesn't just affect you. It affects me. It affects everybody. The brand. Like, so we all mutually have that understanding because sometimes I'll be wanting to pop off and I'll be like, oh, I got to be careful. I represent a brand. But don't try me. Don't try me.
I guess it could be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? In my case, it'd be a good thing. I can't even say a bad thing. It's a good thing because one, it's making a person not be selfish.
Absolutely.
You understand how to be considered of the brand, have to be considered of an artist. If I'm representing that and stuff like that.
Being an artist is like the most selfless thing you can do. Because really, you're doing this for everybody else. Yeah, you look cool doing it. You got songs, you popping, you popping off at the mouth and all that. But eventually, you're not gonna want to put on a show every single day of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're going to be doing this for your audience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so being an artist is very selfless. Now, I love it. I love everything about being an artist. I love being able to make someone's day. But you got to do it for yourself, too. So artists out there, if you're making people happy, you're making people's day, and you're performing for them and doing everything you can for them to make them happy, make sure you're doing the same for yourself.
Okay.
So pour back into yourself.
Okay. All right. So now, so this is where we get to this part of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's toward the backside of the show. Well, you know what? Let me do something else first. Let me while I'm saying this, I want to put something up while I'm saying it.
Shout out to Super.
Come on.
Hey, Super. Hey, baby.
He's an amazing artist too.
Who's
He's
that?
an Aries.
Super extra.
Super extra. Okay.
Super
He's
extra.
an Aries and he's amazing as well.
They're 2
Okay,
days
so I'm talking-
apart.
For
I
real?
manage him too. Both of them drive me crazy. 2 Aries.
Well, it was good though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
good
saying?
crazy. Good crazy.
It's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn this on right here, real quick. I want to put this up. Derek still in Misco?
Nah, he got back.
Oh, okay.
Probably today or
I know son
yesterday.
had his last game.
Yes, he did.
How you feel about that?
Sunshine. It was out there. Had a good old time.
Sunshine.
I was like, look at him out here partying. He was like,
What?
he was mad that IG wouldn't let him go live, and so we could see him enjoying himself. They kept cutting him off.
Oh, did he? I just getting funny about a lot of
He was
stuff
in
right
Mexico.
now. I just really getting real funny about stuff. You know.
They told me to pull down some music that I own the rights to. I had to dispute
No,
it.
they've been doing that like a lot of. That's how you know people are moving up.
Mhm.
That's the signal right there
Yeah.
to me. It's like when somebody's popping. Turn on.
I was like, I own the copyright, so that is mine. Thank you very much.
I know, and that's why you tell people you're like, yo, you about to pop. When IG is saying that, I mean the artist is hot.
I was like, hey, be easy. Give me that back. They was like, oh, okay, my bad.
Catch. All right, so we dang. Okay. I was looking at the time.
I
I
know.
was like, hey, I didn't know what. I know you got the thing going on tomorrow, whatever like that. So I asked a couple questions at the end of the show.
Okay.
And but they're very simple questions.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you first. This way you prepare you.
I can think.
You got
Okay.
time to think.
I think good on my
Saying.
feet, so it's gotta be first.
So, question: how was today?
Today was amazing. I kind of knew what to expect because I watched a couple of your 5 casts. It's not a podcast.
I'm sorry, right? You said it again. You done said it. Stop playing with me. I get you fired back up again. I'm trying to tell you.
I think that this was the perfect platform for SKYRAH in particularly, just because I want people to get to know her as an individual, because she is such an amazing person.
Right.
And I think that a lot of times when you watch her perform, we draw you in.
Right.
But I want you guys to really know who she is. And this was the perfect opportunity to kind of see another side of her. I would say that this is probably the most informative one we've had.
You better go ahead. Shout out to me. Y'all stop playing 5 cats. Watch the damn logo. You're going to see Oprah trying to reach out to me already. I'm
claim it.
told Oprah,
Claim it.
chill out. Girl,
Claim
like,
it.
hey, come on yet. Not yet, baby.
But yeah, so that's what I would say. I would say it's definitely informative. I feel like people really get to tap in and get to know who she is. You were an amazing host. You fed us.
Come on now, you better stop playing like you didn't eat.
Listen,
shout out to Jaju.
Thank you. So yeah, like I think it was again one of her best interviews, because I feel like people can really get to know.
You ain't just saying that, are you?
Nah,
you
listen.
Okay.
Nah, I'm a Leo. I'm gonna shoot you straight. Shoot you straight. I don't care about hurting feelings.
See what y'all doing mine.
Yeah.
Shoot straight, honey.
Yes.
Okay.
But no, for sure. I think that I appreciate your platform, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to be in here, because the goal is to, like, she is a superstar and the world just haven't had a chance to kind of catch up to that yet. But this will be the platform that we can go back to.
I'm telling you, she is. You better take these sound bites off of here. I'm trying to tell you. There's some good sound bites.
Yeah.
Because I already know one I'm gonna put up already. I know I'm gonna put it up tonight. It's something you were saying, and it's gonna hit so many people. It's gonna really hit some people, and it's gonna make them like, damn, she said that. Because you had me. I can't tell you. You gonna have to wait.
It's gonna be a surprise.
You know what I'm saying? Wait till we post
Right
it.
now.
All right, and then the other question is right here. What did you learn tonight?
I learned one, that you're not a podcast.
That's
I'm
a
just
good
saying, that's a
one.
good one.
She's trying to cheat. That's like Jesus whipped. She's trying to really say Bible verse. Jesus whipped.
Listen. It still count.
Okay, it did.
But I learned that it is. It was more of a reiteration for me.
Okay.
That it is very important to be yourself, and it's okay to open up, like, and be vulnerable in that space. Sometimes it can be a little
Don't
scary.
be looking at me.
Yeah, I am. It's okay to be vulnerable,
right?
And I learned that there are safe places to do that at, and this was a safe place. I feel like this was the most comfortable I've seen her in a while.
Oh man, shout out to them. The comfortability,
Yeah.
comfortability.
I get anxiety sweat.
Do you?
Oh,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
bad.
the game for real?
like all down my body.
I'd be like,
I did have a little bit in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then it kind of went away. That's why I wear like dark
close.
and big clothes, because honey, I be so like I'm shy,
Mhm.
and I feel like
I don't get
I'm
that
quirky.
You just said at the very beginning.
Well, when she first got out of the car.
No, right here at the very beginning, I kid you not, I was like, oh, I was like, oh man, I hope she opened up. And I could see because she was doing this a little bit, and I was like,
but once she seen that onion and jumped in that damn shrimp,
baby,
I think that's what did it right there. The onion
so
moved into
good.
the shrimp.
I said, if this
I think
onion
that
ain't
really
got no flavor in it,
come on now.
it might mess up my little attitude
You know.
for the rest of it. It had the flavor.
Listen, we had the hot sauce dropping in. You know what I'm
Listen, she
saying?
didn't need it. She said,
and then he needed because
I
the
ain't even
onion
need the hot
slid up in
sauce.
there. Okay.
Baby, the oven had all the flavor.
Somebody's
Okay, so
granny.
now I'm gonna go to you. First question is right here. How was today for you?
It was refreshing, actually. I've coming off of like a million interviews. And mind you, outside of Loud, I've done crazy interviews as well. It was refreshing. This is like one of the first interviews I've had where I could just be my quirky little self. I always say I look cooler than I actually am because I'm clumsy. I'm falling over myself. I run into walls. I got bumps and bruises and scratches that come out of nowhere.
Right.
I'm just your girl next door that just likes to look cool when she gets dressed. You know, I'm still weird and clumsy, but I'm often very hesitant to show that side of me because I feel like people expect me to be a certain way because I perform a certain way and I look a certain way. Oh,
right.
She must go out and drink and have fun and do all this, or she must be like, I'm not like a typical like artist, I guess you can say. I don't drink or smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Music is how I get high. So I feel like I could be vulnerable here. I feel like I be myself here.
Right.
Talk in my country verbiage.
Yeah, no, shout out to that there because the slang came out now, and I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. Wrench that off. You know what I'm saying?
Go down the road.
Come here.
So, and I feel like I could be myself today. It was very refreshing. I didn't get the same like, why is your name SKYRAH? Why is it purple? And, you know, it's just like, I mean, I love saying the meaning of SKYRAH,
right.
But it was just nice just to be myself and have a real genuine conversation about like who I really am instead of like SKYRAH the performer.
That right there.
Everybody know that.
The performer.
And that's one of the pillars here.
Yeah.
You can go to 1,000 places and they're gonna always find out who that thing that everybody goes to see, right?
Yeah.
But who gets to talk to the person though? You know what I'm saying? And if 1,000 people, it's kind of like, you know, saying y'all nice looking girls, right? So it's kind of like the pretty girls who people everywhere they go is constantly, ooh. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they just want somebody to tell them like, hey, how you doing? Huh? You didn't say,
right.
ooh. Oh, hey, you doing all right? Okay, hey, nice meeting, talk to you, bye. Huh? Right? It's refreshing.
It's rare to get someone who actually wants to hold a conversation to get to know who you are instead of like holding a conversation, seeing what they can get from you.
Yeah. Right. And
I can't get you. Listen, I can't get you signed to Loud Music. Stop messaging me.
Oh my God.
Can Derek sign me to Loud Music? I can't do it. I can't do it for you. I got on as an accident. Okay? I had an angel.
A perfect accident.
You know what I mean? I had an angel. I don't know, get your angel because I can't get you signed. I ain't the angel though.
You should see the DMs and the text messages.
They go hard.
Man, let me tell you.
How do you even cipher through them?
But I mean, like, hey, I want to take you out. I want to do this and the other. Like, oh, you think I can get sound allowed? Like, literally. Like,
next question, they didn't even ease into it.
They be straight to it.
It's crazy. Like,
can I take you out? Can you sign me?
I feel like we literally, and I feel like women have it worse than men do in the industry. Right. And I think with this, like just this alone, I literally have to watch people who I be like, who may try to like seem like they hollering. I'm like, especially if they're in the industry or trying to be.
I don't date in the industry, baby. Don't even ask me.
I heard it first right here.
I can't do it.
Do you think the industry is on a dating type situation?
Everybody wants
it's more
something for you.
They want something. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's what it is? Can it be people with it really in the industry that might just want to genuinely want to?
I think that there are. I feel like when you're out front,
okay, as
an artist,
right?
A lot of times, even if they're interested, originally it's about image or it's about what you can
get. Publicity.
Because you're marketing it. So from that aspect, I'm always cautious. We're not gonna even do it.
We ain't even posting.
Damn right. See,
we're not doing it. We're not doing it because I'm gonna go with that.
No,
we're not doing
it. I'm glad y'all touched on that. for your last question. I'm glad you touched on that. It's
But
good.
behind the scene
This
is
is
different
good.
though.
Yeah.
Behind the scene is different.
I feel like it's behind the scene
If
could be a little different.
Listen, if I'm with you, right? I'm with you.
Right.
It ain't
got
all that
nothing
business.
to do with nothing to do with them.
Oh, you hide me.
Shit,
Ain't
Beyonce
nobody
was married for
hiding
what,
you.
7 years
What?
before she said
Shut up,
something?
didn't
But it's
have
not. But it's
Beyonce.
not even that. The fact of the matter is, this is business. This is work. Like
Yeah.
everybody work looks different. It's
Yeah.
like, so at the end of the day, when I clock in,
I'm
like that's
clocked
cool.
in.
It's like, but when I'm clocked out, like you know what's up already.
That's
Right.
it.
Like
Right.
everybody ain't got to know everything.
At all, because I ain't gonna post.
I'm
you.
protected. Like I'm like not just like
Skyra
protect
done
your
touched-
peace.
She done said about
I
3
ain't
times.
gonna-
You
I
ain't
ain't
getting
gonna do
posted,
it.
No,
Pepper.
we're not doing it.
And the reason why I think it's smart that you don't post,
Mm.
you know, and I recommended it. I recommended it to what we would call regular people.
You don't
Don't-
last all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
If it's your
personal life
marriage, then
needs to be
okay.
separate.
If it's your marriage, okay.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't even do it then, but still, if
Mhm.
it's your marriage, okay. But if you're dating somebody, hell
Child,
no,
please.
it's not smart.
I had somebody come up to me at the press junkie,
Mm.
a young artist,
Mm.
and said, then I caught the butt end of the conversation from somebody else that I know that knows this artist. And he
Right.
was like, "Hey, you SKYRAH's manager." He was like, "You think you could hook me up with her?" And I looked at him. I said, "No, why would I do that?"
Hell yeah.
For 2 reasons. One, you're not even man enough to approach her yourself. I don't manage her personal life.
Right.
It's like that's her business.
Right.
But at the end of the day, because I trust her to make the right decisions, because I know she understands that we got a brand.
Right.
So I'm not worried about all of that. But then I come to find out the same person went and said, "Man, that'd be a good publicity for me." Like, to know that that's the mind
world
state
we
of
live in,
individuals
guys.
Yeah.
is sickening.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's guys
So it
doing
makes-
it. It's guys doing it with nurses.
Oh
now.
yeah,
Nurses are the most sought after
they ought to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
lady
one.
right
If that's
now.
the case,
you know that
they make
nurses are
My whole
the
family is of nurses.
people are dudes. You know what I'm saying?
because they can sit at home
They
and they
are
taken
looking
care of
for
now.
the
Right.
nurses.
That
now.
salary is ridiculous.
They looking for
They
the nurses.
listen,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like the
And
like
they,
the
they don't care
hospitals.
that they ain't home. They don't care about none of that.
Stay at home.
Listen, girl, whenever you off, you getting meals cooked. Don't worry about it.
They look.
You know,
They
and
just-
they accepting it too because
Yeah.
they're like, sure,
they want to be
gonna
kept.
do this.
They
you
want to
wanna-
be kept.
right, because I'm sure everybody wants to
Yeah.
in some type of way, right? But yeah, that's the daggone deal right now. But anyway, I ain't mean to get off on that tangent, but I'm just saying, don't be posting nobody. Message of the day, don't post
Mind the
relationships.
business that pays you.
They're with you,
It's not
so that's
for
what
me.
matters. They're with you, so that's what matters.
They're with
Okay,
Mhm.
they're
you
with you,
And if you're an insecure person, just stay away.
and if you got an insecure person, don't be with them.
Period.
That's the other part about it. Don't be with insecure people.
Y'all watching my
'Cause
face.
it's-
I'm doing all these faces. This is why I wear shades, because I be like,
And I tell her,
face be all
Yeah,
over
you know
the
what I'm saying? But we're telling the truth, right?
the shades
When you
don't
deal
even
with
be
these
dark.
insecure ass
can't-
people,
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I can't turn all this off. Okay, I can't turn it off if I wanted to. Okay, I don't even wear tight clothes and they come get me. Okay, I barely put on a face and they coming after me. I can't turn it off, baby. If you gonna be with me, gotta be secure now. You gotta be secure. That's all that's all
I'd
I'm
have
saying.
never got this. Looking at
Can't turn it
anything
out.
else, I would have never gotten this. You know what I'm saying? That's
This
what
is
I'm
our
talking.
conversations on a regular basis. This is
And
how
on
we
the
talk.
regular, yes.
If you saw our text thread,
And see, this is good. You know how many? I'm telling you. You know how many people really gonna be?
I'm excited for this to come out.
No,
No, lie.
I'm telling you. Just even the sound pieces of it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I know anybody.
I'm gonna use that last part. I'm gonna use that last part.
Man, please, I'm
you
taking this
need
whole
to.
thing.
It
I'm
was
gonna
at
chop
2
that
hours.
thing up.
It was at a 2 hours and 11 minute mark.
Oh,
Make sure you keep keep
So you'll know.
so you can remember
Oh,
that part.
11,
So you can remember
I
that
won't
211.
forget 211.
Yeah, but that's what they want to see.
sorry.
And so when I do go back and when I put stuff on the show, people are like they wonder why did you do? I said because that was the most humanistic point that
Yeah.
you made, and that's what got it. People were like,
Mhm.
yo, you be putting the right. Sorry, you be putting the right stuff up there, cause bruh, right.
But this is our typical conversation. Like you said, people
All
wouldn't
day,
know.
every
Like if
day.
you look at our
Right.
text messages, like they go from business to like real super goofy. Our
Right.
phone calls, we be like girlfriends having a conversation. It's okay, SKYRAH, XYZ.
Business.
But it's a mutual respect for each other too. And that's what goes a long way. Like she respects me, I respect her. I'm not gonna put her in an uncompromising position. She knows that she's not gonna make me look bad.
Right.
It's like, and at the same time, like we genuinely are, we've built a
Mm.
friendship.
Yeah.
Like she already know, like you ain't gotta do no but call me.
Right.
Okay. I'm on the way, Zay.
On the way.
I'm on the way,
On the way.
But think about it too. Why do you think so many people love Cardi B?
Cause she's real, she's genuine.
Because she'll put out her quirkiness.
Yeah.
She'll say her little stuff.
I always use her as an
and that's
example.
what people look forward to.
But
like,
she came from that though. She came from reality TV,
people
so
do
she
it.
used to doing
people
it.
do it
That's
in their
why
house,
she got
right?
on reality TV, because prior to that, she was already there. So they went to go get her. Her following on Instagram and all that stuff, she was always that person. Like I remember, like just with some of my homeboys who play football, we would see her like in the strip club and stuff, and she was still that same girl. And she just had a healthy following, and she was always mentally business. Like she had phone apps and all kind of stuff going on. Like before Love and Hip Hop, they came and got her because she already because she had a following and her presence online. She wasn't scared to say what she wanted to say.
She used that show to do what she needed to do.
Man, brilliant.
She did everything she do. She was like, "No, I'm done with it because I did what I needed to do."
Brilliant. Like
that
absolutely.
girl was smart.
Like
she executed. I'm like, yo, that girl was smart.
And that's why I tell people, I mean, I love me some Cardi, but I love her. I love Cardi I like her music and all that kind of stuff too. But I really like how she played that. Like, man, that's chess.
No, she did her thing on that now.
Absolutely,
she played the game on that one.
She did.
So you got to give her credit. Okay. And so that the last question was just right here.
I forgot what it was, child.
Oh, I ain't asked it.
He forgot.
I didn't ask it.
Oh.
What did you learn tonight?
Oh, well, piggybacking off of what she said, I think I should I feel like I'm doing better of showing like my vulnerable side and like who I am, my personality more on social media. It still like overwhelms me, like thinking about it, because I'm like, damn, they really gonna know who I am. Like they really gonna know I'm a little off in the brain. And I just look so polished online, and I just so prefer that, honey. But just
that was at 2:15:05.
2:11, 2:15:05. Got you.
But just showing who I am and being vulnerable. Like even my voice is even shaking, like thinking about it. Like I'll be on live. Like I haven't gone live in a while because I'll get feedback. Like my team would call, Myoshi would call me, or Derek would talk to Myoshi, be like, why does she sound like, did she not want to do it? I'm like, no, I'm genuinely fucking nervous. I do not, like, I'm shy. Like I put on a show when I'm on stage, but off stage, I'm nervous, I'm shy, I'm quirky, I'm clumsy. I like fashion. Like I don't know how to like not be, I don't know how to, I'm working on being confident, showing like the vulnerable side of me.
Oh, real quick. Shout out my girl, Pamela, baby. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the top TikTokers / Instagram people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Pamela dropped in here on you real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl right there all day. You know what I'm saying? She has a nonprofit, Sunshine for Truckers, as well. You know what I'm saying? She has a great background. But she knows how to do things. Okay. She's handling a bit. She lives in Florida. And but she drives trucks. But she's a business beast.
Okay.
Like a business beast. So if y'all get a chance, follow, you know what I'm saying? Pamela.
Yes, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Pamela, baby. I'll make sure y'all got our Instagram as well. And for Sunshine for Truckers. You know what I'm saying? That's the commercial I played earlier today.
Okay.
So she be doing her thing. So shout out to my girl Pamela.
Shout out my mother.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So but you know, I know it's you say you probably be nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm genuinely like nervous and shy to show that side of me, because I don't know why. It's just never crossed my mind that people want to genuinely get to know me. I've just been a performer my whole life. You know what I mean? And that's what people know, and that's what people fell in love with. But I was like, if I show them the real me, maybe they won't like me as much. But it's doing the opposite. I'm showing my workout videos.
When Michael Jackson showed who he was, when he was showing himself, when they were saying who Michael Jackson was,
they fell in love with him more.
They fell in love with him more.
So yeah, I just gotta get out my head and continue.
Get out your way, because you was in your way before. You know, you was in your way before. Don't. And listen, I'm telling you, and I know you hear it and you know it already. Like you're very, you know what I'm saying? You're beyond talented. You're good. You know what I'm saying? I know people that think talent and good is not better. You're good. And you're good, and I'm saying that's that natural thing. You know?
Pun intended, go spin my song natural.
You know. Hey, plug it. But you have that uniqueness about you. You've been this way your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great thing. You know. I already see it. You already gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be like, dang, yo, I got to have him on the show. I got to have him on the show before. You know what I'm saying?
Next time, though.
You know, I got to have him on my show. Like, yo, that's gonna be cool. And I promise you, there's nobody that hasn't been on the show that hasn't like shot to the moon. Anyway, it ain't because of this, but it's just
You see
sometimes
something.
you see something in people,
Mhm.
the people that you bring, and they just because they had this thing. It was this thing they had.
It's the
and it
it
was like,
factor that
man,
you can't manufacture that.
you can't.
I always say
You
I'm
gotta
the
have
it
it.
girl.
You can't.
And you are.
And that's good. And
The purple
stay,
girl in the purple
stay
world.
that way. Stay that way. So tell everybody how they can get in contact with you, what they got to do, what's popping for you, what you're looking forward to, your hottest single that's out right now, what else singles are still hot, and everything. Hit all that stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
I
All
know,
right,
that's
let
what
me
we
see
wanna
if I
have.
can remember all that. One take, JK, and go. It is your girl, SKYRAH BLISS. I am one of Loud Music's artists, and I do have a show coming up July 9th at the 713 Music Hall with 979 The Box. Ludacris is headlining, and your girl is one of the openers, so I need y'all to come show up and show out. The tickets are going to be in my bio on Instagram at SKYRAH AHBLISS. And that's Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff. You can find me, darling. And Hood Rat Shit is my song that I'm pushing right now. I got the remix out with Diamond from Crowd Mob.
But see, and I was gonna put that
thing.
on the thing today, but I ain't know. I said, do you want that one or the other one?
I
That's
want
the focus.
You know what I'm saying?
Both of them,
The
because
remix.
we nucking and bucking on
Nothing
either
wrong
one
with-
of them.
And that's Diamond from
ATL.
ATL Diamond. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just see
That shout
Diamond.
out to Derek
I just saw
McKinney.
Diamond on something. It was on something on TV. She was doing something, but it was like some regular stuff though. But I just seen her.
But
And I
Derek
was like,
McKinney
"Dang,
is
I
the
ain't know."
reason why that collab happened. So that
Well,
was
you know, Derek be out there.
Listen,
he
that
be
is-
moving and
that's-
shaking,
That's
baby.
what who is Batman? What's his name?
So you going Bruce Wayne.
That's Derek.
Yes.
Derek is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and
absolutely.
give
Pretty
him-
much.
He is Bruce Wayne all day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying? And the thing about I'll say this, and I told him, and we talked about it anyway. I like the way Derek moved. I'm big on movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm really big. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things that really kind of made me and him kind of click.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, yo,
And he don't do a lot of interviews and stuff like that with people.
right.
So like
He
if
sure
he
don't.
like he's very particular on who he gives his time to.
And he straight up was honest with it too.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, I don't even mess with people like that. And he's like, I really don't mess with people for 5 hours. I said, this will have me get around these country boys. Don't play with us country boys. We get you up in here. You know what I'm saying?
That's your boy.
You know, hey, but listen, man, I appreciate y'all. I
Thank
appreciate
you
you
for
allowing this
having
to
me.
happen. You know what I'm
Thank you.
saying? Please let Derek know. Please let the president know. What's his name again?
David.
Goddamn David. Shout out to David. You know, I need to go see him anyway. You know
And
what I'm
Bliss.
saying? And old Bliss.
Yeah, Bliss. He is over our R&B side
Okay.
of Loud
Ooh,
Music that we
yeah.
just opened up, and so we got some dope artists come out of that. He's
Ooh,
working
okay.
with right now, and they're still looking for some dope R&B artists, like real R&B.
Real R&B
Listen,
guys.
I know some more.
That love,
I know
that
eight
begging
artists.
music.
I know
Sing
one.
to me.
I know one particular artist that's a beast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I ain't want people to be trying to send. I don't do
I mean, listen, we're gonna be honest. Go ahead and send that thing over. We'll take a
know.
look.
Send it
And
over.
but
Anything that's great coming out of Houston, gotta come out of Loud.
if you see it, if you see anything on, if you hear music on anything that I put out, it's from an artist.
Okay, I
You know what
got
I'm
you.
saying? You know, I'll ask it to be from your stuff. I'll ask first. I'll like, yo, can I do this right here? And I think it's important. You know, of course, I manage Van Johnson, right?
Okay.
So anything we put out, we make these little movies we're doing. I put local artists on it. You know what I'm saying? Why put a song? And I know the algorithm can make it, if you use a popular song, get more views, but it's not about that. It's about like, yo, if there's good music and it's good stuff, you feel what I'm saying? I'm about, you know, I kind of have the mindset, the kind of way Dame Dash looked at some things, you know what I'm saying, coming up, right? I'm gonna always do the things that's probably not sexy to what society says. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about falling into the norm or something. Because guess what? That diamond could be right over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know,
baby.
and the wonderful thing about a diamond, they go dig for them, right? When they get them out of the ground, they're not shiny.
Not at all. You gotta brush
They're
them
not
off.
shaped
Buff them.
in what would sell. You have to get that thing. You have to work it. But you got to think about all the pressure that's been applied to it for it to be a diamond anyway. So it's already a diamond. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do this right here to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, somebody probably didn't do that to it yet.
Yeah.
You know, but it's that. So that's my thing. I'm about finding those diamonds, you know what I'm saying, that have been polished, but they diamonds.
Yeah.
I know how to
A
properly
diamond is a
groom them.
diamond, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, a diamond is a diamond.
I will say that I've had a lot of people approach me in general about music, like, oh my God, you're the it girl. I just got to get you to the next level. I know how to help you. But they didn't know how to help me. Derek was the only one who knew how to properly groom me as an artist, not just what he thought I was.
Right.
He got to know me as a person first and said, hey, implement a little bit of who you really are and what you're doing. I promise you'll be a superstar. You know what I mean? So you have to know how to properly groom these artists too. You can't just be like, "Oh, you're dope. Let me help you." You have to know how to help these.
Cause
artists.
Lord knows I'm not that person. I can't help you. But what I can do is, if you're a diamond,
put you in the right position.
There you go.
Listen,
I can make it so your stuff is heard, and they got whoever here they do what they do.
Yeah.
But I'm not a pushy. I'm not gonna. Oh, well, let me send it to Derek, and let me send it over to Derek. No, I'm gonna never do that.
I got a question.
Talk to me.
You saw that? What did you learn?
Oh man, let me tell you.
That's a good question.
I learned that one, that you should be in comedy. I need to talk to Dave Chappelle so he can get you on. You know what I'm saying? No.
I do want to be a movie.
You're so and this is not a bad thing.
No.
You're so much more interesting than what's seen. What's seen.
Social media.
Yeah, like you're so much more interesting.
I'm so happy you said that.
You know, and it's not a bad thing, but it's just I understand from the artist. Oh, you dope as all get out. But it's the thing that, like I say, when a lot of people don't understand. I'm even going to do for Van. When people get to know who you are, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta let them in everything, but they get to know who you are. It pulls them. It pulls you close to them. So just even in this interview, you know what I'm saying? You have pulled me closer to you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Not that I pulled you closer here. Oh, I want to bring you closer. No, you pulled me closer to you. So now what happens is, as you move certain things, it's like, yo, no, I want to be part of that. I want to do that. I want to support that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And every time you moving, like, I'm doing this. See, if I did something where, I made you closer to me, then that means I can change my mind about something and be like, and then drop. No, it's the lure of it. It's kind of like you said it earlier, right?
Yeah.
When you was on stage, you had a way of pulling the people. You get what I'm saying? And that's what people have to understand, that exchange. That exchange has to always be the way where you pull the people to you.
Absolutely.
But if you push yourself on the people, they can do this at any moment.
Opposites attract.
And
you push, they gonna pull.
It's like dealing with voluntary people, right? That's how you know if you're a leader. You don't know if you're paying people, you can't really know if you're a leader or not. You can know you're a leader if people give you themselves. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have to give them anything monetarily. They made the decision. It's like a mentor, right? Yep. You don't say, hey, can you be my, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna be your mentor. That don't work that way. The person has to give that up to you and be like, hey, do you mind being my mentor? It has to, you have to draw them to you.
It's trust.
You know what I'm saying? So, so me learning that about you, I mean, it's amazing. And I can't, I can't wait till, what I'm saying? Definitely the H thing I'm gonna be at. So I can't wait to see that.
Sunday we'll be out too. Sunday we'll be at the Vegan Bay Festival as well. Right. So
Vegan Vibes.
Yeah, Vegan Vibes.
That's outside.
It is.
It's outside.
Shout out to hot.
It's gonna be 110 degrees.
You know that hot heat still. I love y'all.
We'll see you a good video.
That heat too much for me. You know what I'm saying?
Just log on to the live then.
Right.
And then what I learned about you was this right here. Anytime you're around somebody, you can kind of you get to understand another person. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know them or not. You know what I'm saying? So I really dig you in the relationship that you have with her.
Oh yeah.
And the one that you're not sitting here trying to do this right here. It's an open type of thing. Because you're the one who has to make the changes yourself if you're gonna make a change about something. And that it's a respect both ways. And so I like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool.
It's a mutual love. Like I literally I love SKYRAH. So we in this to the wheels fell out, baby. To the wheels fell out, baby. She know how to call her mom, and she know how to call her mom on her.
She sure will, Lord.
Hey man, well, I really appreciate y'all both coming through. I really do. Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
Thank you for having.
Is this the longest interview you ever done?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, I got that's what I would do. Y'all better stop playing with me. Somebody call Oprah. I can't come right now. I done told you, girl. That, listen, I know the own work want me, but I just got to do my thing. I got to do me, Oprah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I just need to pull this one thing off real quick because I got a show tomorrow.
Nice.
Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying?
Back to back.
Yeah, well,
I hit him. I said,
what it was,
I
took it. I don't have one.
He said, I don't have a schedule. I do it when I feel like doing it.
And I do. and I probably shouldn't do it like that.
But that's a labor of love. So when you show up, you really showed up because you really want to be there.
Right, because you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, it costs me at the end of the day, right? Yeah. And so I want to give back, and that's what it. What's this? Hold on, where is he at? Where is he at? Boom. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all heard about this right here, but definitely something you put out. So this program, it's called the ACP, the Affordable Connectivity Program. Okay, it's a federally funded program, and they have $10 billion budget, and it's used to connect individuals who receive WIC, Medicaid, SSI, SNAP benefits, Section 8, Pell Grants, kids getting free or reduced lunch, multi-person home-based income improved, Medicaid, veteran pension, survivors benefits. They can receive this benefit once. It lasts for 4 years. They get an 8-inch tablet with the Android 11 operating system, brand new, internet ready via T-Mobile network, no monthly bill, doesn't need Wi-Fi at home to connect to the internet, comes with a wall charger case, and can be used on Google Duo video calling. And so this is a federally funded thing that's going on everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of states have this. You know what I'm saying? You can go. Don't nobody know nothing about it. Nobody knows about this. You know what I'm saying? And so I got it's a friend of mine, Brian, who he's really about. He works with a big organization, a regular company, but he's a big dog in it. But he found out about it. Mm-hmm. And so his thing is he's about we kind of like just help people, whatever. Yeah. And so he's coming on the show tomorrow, and we're going to talk about this program. Oh, nice. And we're going to put it out there because it hasn't been on the news here at all.
It's crazy.
We have all these, some people in rest homes, nursing homes, and stuff who don't have the money. They're on fixed income. They could have a tablet, free internet. You know what I'm saying? Free. So you can call your loved one who can't afford to have it, and they got it, and it's free. You know what I'm saying? For 4 years. They put aside $10 billion for this. Wow. And they're not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like this that really kind of chaps me sometimes, because it's federal money. And we already know there's a lot of money out here on things that nobody talks about.
Yep. They expect you not to find it.
Nobody knows anything about it, but there's certain places that have it. And they're getting it. But then once all that money's not spent, you know what happens? Then it goes back into the shelf.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes up,
they didn't use it.
We didn't use it, so they don't need that much.
Yeah. Right? We'll put it in another community again. That's who uses it.
There you go. So my thing is we're gonna have the show tomorrow, and this to get that program out there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all will see sound bites and stuff like that. And so I'm just asking y'all, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just at least sound bites of it, so that the main parts of it. So all I'm saying, just if anybody is on a fixed income, you know what I'm saying, this is federally done. You know what I'm saying? And so this is something that can help a lot of people who are, it's just really big for me with a fixed income. Because I know I come from those environments, you know what I'm saying? Where they don't have it. Nobody has a phone. Nobody has nothing to know about things going on. And then the kids who are at home, it's summertime.
And these kids can have
a tablet in their hand next week.
Yeah.
They can have a tablet in their hand. Yeah. How many kids are out of school right now? They have no access to computer. They have no access to internet.
Yeah.
Because, in certain economic situations, you can't, even if you're in projects where I can run, you can't have those items because those are luxury items.
Yeah.
Right. So your kid is not going to have them. You got 3 or 4 kids. You can have 3 or 4 kids with a tablet in their hand next week. There's money that's already been allocated for this thing. You feel what I'm saying? So our thing is we're going to push this. We're going to make sure everybody knows. I'm going to push to the point where I want to get it on the news. And so we're going to talk about it even on Van's platform. We're going to talk about it. So it's just, we have to do this. If we're going to say we're going to be in communities, we're going to be in states and cities and all this other stuff, we can go pop bottles and
we're responsible.
You know what I'm saying? We can make sure that people have things.
Absolutely,
I
agree.
I didn't mean to get on no tangent on that, but it's just, that's the reality of it. So so that's
one more thing before we go. My body, my choice.
Me.
My body, my choice. Texas.
Yes.
What's that now?
My body, my choice.
What is that? What's that? What's going on
Texas,
there?
The whole abortion thing that's going on right now in the state of Texas. They like do what you like. At the end of the day, I don't need you controlling what goes. Like you set us all the way back in time. Like I like we see the reverse happening, and it's not like we not gonna stand for that. Like you can't. Like what I want to do with me, that's me. What you want to do with you have the access to it. I don't need a whole bunch of men and women who are dictated by them too. Right. Telling me what to do. Like that's like go ahead and take a left, stage left.
There are natural ways to do everything.
And a lot of companies, they're paying for that trip. If you know what I'm saying.
The thing is, people gonna do what they want to do anyway.
And they are.
They gonna find a way to get it done. It's not like let people be.
And it's gonna be the inhumane way too. If they do it too. You're gonna have women falling down on purpose. You're gonna have people with hangers and stuff. You know what I'm saying. You're gonna have all these things happening because of this.
But it's not even just that. It's like birth control. Like they want to take all of those things away.
Do you know the side effects? That's another conversation.
No, I do. I have daughters.
Child,
I had daughters.
Blind, sterile.
So again, I'm gonna need y'all to mind the business that pay y'all.
But y'all don't want to release the men's birth control. All right now.
So what? So they're gonna get rid of the Plan B thing?
A lot of states are like they have. So there's a whole map that shows like which states are like they still like allowing you to do or have access and other ones not. But if you are say from the state of Texas and you decide to go to California where you have access to all of those things, if someone tells on you, there's $10,000. Like just for you,
they'll fine you. They'll find out.
The person gets $10,000 for telling on you.
Oh Lord, they got a snitch fee.
I said, listen, baby daddy's gonna be out here.
Get out of here.
Baby daddy's gonna be out here knocking the club up and telling on you for trying to get rid of us and get 10 stacks while you go to jail.
What?
Yeah. So again, I just think like do what you feel like you need to do, but a lot of people to control their own bodies at the end of the day. Like, come on, man.
Right. It's the new world, y'all. Just Lord have mercy.
In the meantime, while y'all out there in the street, do hood rat shit with your friends.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
It's summertime.
It's summertime. It's a hood rat shit summer, and even if it ain't summer, it's hood rat shit all year long, baby.
We gotta have the hood rat. You know what I'm saying? Business on the business.
Business on the business. You feel me?
You ain't got that. There's something wrong with you.
Hey.
You know. All right, y'all. Hey, so join me tomorrow, 7 p.m. We're gonna go on hot. We're gonna my man Brian. He's gonna come through. We're gonna talk about this program, and we're gonna make sure we try to get tablets in these kids' hands. If we don't get them in the elderly people's hands, we're gonna get them in these kids' hands because one, I can't have them walk around this summer being disadvantaged and starting school, and they're clearly far behind. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. So that's why this money was allocated for that reason. So let's make it happen. So I appreciate y'all for joining me. And we'll be up in here tomorrow. And God bless you. Good night.
Hey.
It's the king of love track, baby. Take wheel. Take wheel. Everybody take wheel. Come on. Take wheel. Take wheel. Everybody take wheel. You got to speak to me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Give you a jab to the nose and make you say what's up. I'm in the club, nigga, talk with the long barrel. When the music stops having singing, not creepers, carols. People hate me, man. I really do know why. They see the wings on my back and they know I'm gon' fly. So what the fuck's supposed to do? Just try to please people. Got my Indian crew family and I don't get people. Remember, used to put newspaper in my tennis shoes. Used to walk around in them tennis, the many shoes. For party nigga, I was too thugged up for that. Never told all my enemies I couldn't be a rat. But niggas told on me and then they got it in return. Now in they mama's living room in a nice urn. Fuck you, your whole crew, bitch, cause you gon' get caught. Blow your brains out in your lap, now hold that thought. Motherfuckers stop pretending of a new ever. Say we'll get in it poppin' nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. See my legacy never in the bitch is the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. Say we'll get in it poppin' nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. See my legacy never in the bitch is the beginning. This just for my killers who just straight up murder. Leave you in the sewer dead just like a ninja turtle. I got connections with the real fucking black mob, and I'm trying to get it right with my man God. So any drama, dog, believe me that there's no problem. Niggas will torture your ass, you wish they fucking rob you. Menace to society, that's my favorite one. Desert Eagle 50 caliber, that's my favorite gun. My name's Gun, and yes, I'm gunning for your fucking dome. You the homie kid, cause you always running fucking home. MBK got a boy, your house will clap it up. I run my mouth like a big booty bitch, I can back it up. Try niggas on pickups just like they did in Jasper. Keep fucking around, your new friend is gonna be Casper. You gon' be in the casket, people trying to coffin on you. But so many hoes ain't like it can play golf for you. Motherfuckers stop pretending of a new ever. J-Boy getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. She find legacy never, and the bitch is the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. J-Boy getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, I hate me, nigga, but I'm still with it. She find legacy never, and the bitch is the beginning. Fuck that shit, boy, I'm tired of being nice. White shit in your head, this mic is not my fucking life. I keep the termites fed like a pistol, stay with some lead. Like Marita, dog, stay with some bread. I lived in the trailer, not no projects. They still got it, but you wouldn't run on my set. I kill niggas, dog, and also I kill time. Tell out my snitches, head two fucking moms. Niggas tell me, goddamn, they drop the fucking dime. Your brains are gone, now you out of your fucking mind. And niggas know I fight you, bitch, yeah, I'm ready to strike, but they don't fucking understand to get the bitch, get that head, that gun clap. This the beginning of a new era. J-Boy getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitch is the beginning. This is the beginning of a new era. J-Boy getting it poppin', nigga, cause I'm so clever. You can love me, you hate me, nigga, but I'm still winning. G5 legacy never in the bitch.